I should have prepared like a little bit earlier, but I also have like
Oh
a
my god, no, don't worry about it. I do everything last second. It's really bad. Professional streamer TM, but then I have scuff every stream, so like this is a smooth ride. In comparison, I promise you.
Okay, I have like a like the guest command. So now I can use like the chat box. Chat bot. So if somebody's like wondering who you are. Although
Who's that lavender bitch? Who's that?
who the fuck?
Oh yeah. You brought that one here, the entertainer. Oh no. I feel like I've cursed too many people's pages. I'm not like the most well-liked person on the internet, but
No?
no, oh, Niara, people don't like me. There's some people that don't like me.
Oh, wait.
I was watching everything that was going down with you this past week, and I was like, fuck, I, like, to a lesser extent, kind of vibe with that. I was deplatformed last year because people just were really mad at me, so they sent, like, mass hate raids, and they took down my original TikTok, my original Instagram, and then they started sending, like, wild death threats over stream and hate raids, and it was deranged.
That is
People have
crazy.
strong opinions. They do not like spicy entertainers, I suppose.
Yeah, that's pretty real. That's I remember that like back in the day, I think I remember that your TikTok got deleted.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that there was like a whole situation around
Oh, there
it.
was a whole campaign. I was not like still to this day, a lot of people don't like me, but I really find it hard to give a fuck. Like, if you don't like me, that's fine, but, you know, mind your business, do your thing. I'll do my thing. We can stay in each other's lanes. Yeah, but I mean, on the internet, you kind of have to be used to people being assholes. Have a thick skin.
That
Strong
is
opinions
true.
anonymously is hilarious.
That is true.
That's so true. I mean, yeah. Yeah, it's something. I know entirely that you understand that. I mean, my god, I look at you on Twitter and I'm like, Niara, you're strong, babes. You're strong.
Yeah,
You,
I got
love.
I got my main account back.
I saw that.
Yeah. So people don't like that. People don't like that I haven't been completely deplatformed.
They never do, you know? It's
Yeah.
like they got their like lollipop taken away and they have a little fit. They take their ball and they go home. But
exactly.
yeah, it's like children throwing tantrums a lot, which is interesting.
A lot of my comments now are like, why are you still talking? Haven't you learned your lesson? Do we need to put you in your place? Like, it's so silly. It's so silly.
I don't know. If someone started telling me, do I need to put you in my place? I'd be like, yes, daddy.
Yeah, that's like
yes,
my
daddy.
it just brings the brat out of me. Oh my god.
My god, it really does. It's so rough. I also remember last time I was in your stream and I told you that I was in Germany for a while. And you're like, Lynxy, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Why did you not tell me you were in Germany? But no, I actually got to visit for the first time, and I will say, you guys have really good food.
Yes.
I liked the food.
Yes. The things that I heard about like US food, it is really expensive.
Yeah. And it's pretty shit for you.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah, that's kind of what I heard. Like, obviously I haven't been outside of, like, I haven't been inside of the US, but like anytime I have somebody visit from the UK or you know, hear things from people in the US, it's just food is so much better, and like the grocery stores are just
nicer.
There's a lot of fresh food.
Yeah. I mean, I live in New York City, so I'm lucky that I have a lot of food options, especially because I'm vegan. So, like, there's 10 times more options where I'm at. But most of the time, especially if you get out of the city into more, like, non-super densely populated places, the food's not great.
Yeah.
And my boyfriend took me to Germany because he's from Bavaria. And he was, like, taking me around the place and taking me to eat at all these places. And I was like, oh my God. This shit slaps. I'm kind of here for this.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
In chat, can somebody tell me if the audio is nice and balanced between music, Lynxy, and I?
The struggles of streaming. This is always the question.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is always the question, especially during collabs.
A lot of times I literally I put it into my video editing software, and I'm like, why is that not leveled? Like in the OBS, it looks leveled. Why is it not?
It never actually is. It's like a test. They try to test you to make sure that you can stream.
Yeah.
But the test has no answers, and like you didn't study for it, and it's actually all trick questions. So. Okay,
I just got the question. There's music that tells me that actually it's not fun.
Oh no!
I mean, it's a little bit. I hear the music. It's subtle. It's subtle music. Okay.
Like a nice little serenade.
Music is very quiet. I mean, it's supposed to be just like a little bit of like a background noise, right? Obviously, we just yap and hang out. But hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of NYACAST. I accidentally made a podcast, and
slay.
I am finally, after years and years, blessed with the presence of Lynxy.
I'm blessed to be here. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for moving your busy schedule around to hang
no
out.
worries. It gave me an excuse to like blow off some clients last night, so I was thrilled. I got to sleep. It was amazing. Oh.
Awesome. Do you wanna quickly introduce yourself?
Sure. Hi everybody, my name is Lynxy. I am a femboy VTuber. I'm a succubus. I know that gets people a lot of questions, but succubus femboy VTuber. I'm a hotel entertainer. I'm an escort and a gay corn star. And I basically stream and tell stories about my client interactions and experiences.
Yeah, your TikToks, they're always insane. Anytime I open the app and I see like your TikTok, it's like, so I froze cum or something.
It's always so bad. I've been told by so many people I need to do like a headphone what is that, like collaboration where I get people to sponsor me for a headphone company. And I'm like, who's scrolling TikTok without headphones? You guys are brave.
I open the app in muted. There's like the option.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. No, I do the exact same thing. And like, if I'm scrolling the TikTok in public, I have that shit on no volume. I'm looking for subtitles.
Yeah.
I'm not opening that up. I've been burned one too many times, and not even by myself.
There are people who watch my streams on speaker, and it's like, yeah, occasionally I will just moan. That's just what's happening.
You start all your streams with a meow, you know? I mean,
exactly.
They can pass that off as a kitty. There's just like a neighborhood kitty crawling around. But
yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta like shock them with it.
I confuse the cats of my viewers.
You're mobilizing the cats.
Yeah. It is.
I say that all the time whenever I meow, that I'm mobilizing the cats for the gay agenda.
Based. That's kind of why I click a train. Everything for the woke mind virus.
Yes. Okay, clicker training's so hot though. I am a fan of clicker training. Look, I do like that collars. Oh. Yes, I have been. Absolutely. I have 100% been clicker trained. I hear a clicker, like, even randomly out in public, and I, like, automatically, like, swivel my head, like,
Oh my god, it's...
Where the fuck is that?
Yeah, yeah. When I was at TwitchCon, there were people walking around with clickers.
That's evil. Or are they just trying to, like, fuck over all the subby bitches? Like, what do you mean? Just randomly clicking that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a rough one. Honestly, good for you people at TwitchCon. Never been to TwitchCon, but sounds like people have a good time.
I would be kind of terrified of US TwitchCon.
Oh, I will never go to TwitchCon. That's never happening. I just, like, I am so, like, I know a lot of YouTubers are okay with in-person, like, IRL face stuff and their other stuff, but I became a VTuber for a very specific reason. So the thought of being in public and someone doxing me is fucking horrifying. Oh my god. Like, I would do, like, a guest on a screen.
Yeah, they're like panels, like meet and greet panels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have, like, pre-signed posters and stuff. I would totally do that. Or, like, I get to walk when I'm running those little wheelies. And
oh, yeah, the robots?
Me.
Yes.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
I'd love to do that.
That sounds so fun.
Yes, like,
my friends did that for me at TwitchCon. They carried me around on an iPad screen and they let me sit and meet with them.
That is based.
But I traumatized the Ganondorf cosplayer because my best friend Basil was carrying me, and he's like, there's a Ganondorf cosplayer we're gonna think is hot. And I'm like, Basil, find him for me right fucking now. And so he starts running around the convention, and he finds this poor Ganondorf cosplayer, and he's like, my friend wants to say hi to you. He thinks your outfit's really cool. And this poor Ganondorf looks over, and he sees an anime boy on a screen. And he looked so confused. I'm so sorry. And I was there like, oh my god, you look so... Yeah, he was not expecting that. I don't know what he was expecting, but it wasn't that.
Oh my god. It's like, this is my AI friend.
Yeah! Basil in the standing emote. Yeah, it was pretty rough.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Ganondorf is hot though, I have to say. As far as, like, crushes go. Give it to me, like, old. Give me old villains. Older the better. Niara, who's your type in video games?
Oh, in video games?
Yeah. I mean, my type's the same IRL, so...
Do you remember when I was streaming Baldur's Gate and you asked me who I dated? Like, who we smashing?
Yeah!
And I essentially said, like, everyone.
That's the realest answer. You know what? Why pick one when you can have them all?
Right? Right? Like, okay,
Miss
Zora.
Like to love, okay?
If I could only pick one, it was like, it would be Miss Zora, it would be the demon mommy, but like, he fucking, she smashes you once and then tosses you aside. And I was like, you're forever marked. And it's like, this is so hard, but also, what the fuck?
Brutal! Oh my god, yeah. It's like, look, I have like a kink for being like treated and degraded, but can you at least like do some aftercare after? Like, come and hug me.
Right?
I don't know, something. Oh.
It's like, I want to be broken, but like...
Not like this.
Not like this.
I mean, I honestly have the same type IRL. My boyfriend's 54, and every time I tell people that, the reaction that I get, you would think I just told them that I kicked a puppy. I'm like, yeah, I'm dating a 54-year-old man, and they're like, are you okay? SOS, is he rich? And I'm like, I mean, yes, he's rich, but that's not why I'm there. That's how we met. That's not why I'm there.
Yeah.
Yeah, people worry. People are silly.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, you constantly hear that with like, oh, girl in their 20s going after someone who is, you know, in their 60s to get like the, to get like the inheritance, right?
Get that bag. Honestly, good for them. Unfortunately, I actually fell in love, which is the part that everyone's always shook by. They're like, there's no way you love him. And I'm like, unfortunately, I really do. I didn't mean for this to happen. It was an accident. I'm sorry. I'm susceptible to old men.
You just you just fell for it. You fell for the daddy type.
I did. Oh, they're so fine. I can't handle it. Honestly, I'll be out in public and I'll be like at a bone doctor because I broke my wrist, and I'll be looking around and I'll be like, I'm in heaven. Every person here is over the age of 60. This is great. I'm so down for this. This is like my dream scenario right now. So bad.
Oh my god. If the hospital bill wasn't so high, I would do it more often. Oh my god.
Are you a gold digger? No, I'm an age digger. So real. And unfortunately, video games don't have old men as options a lot, which is so fucked. Like, let us live. Give me an old man. I'm sure there's people that want mommies too. Like, give people old women. Let us do our thing.
Right. Every now and then I see like tweets of someone going like, yeah, you should look for older women, and it's like in their 30s, and it's like, that is not older women. What the fuck are you talking about? That is my age.
It's still so young.
That is my age.
I'm like 30. Both of my brothers are 30. That's not old.
Right?
It's young as fuck. I'm talking like someone that would be our like father's age, you know?
Right?
Yeah, they're doing it wrong. They're not living it up.
Yeah, it's weird. Oh my god. Wolf Queen, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Holy shit. Thank you.
An icon, Wolf Queen. Raven and Vesperia. I love Tales of Vesperia. I love Tales. It's my favorite. It's one of my favorite games of all time, and Raven is fine. I feel you. Yeah, there's so many options. They just don't make them romanceable. Also, Niara, I have a confession. I've been binging your podcasts while I play Cocopia.
Yeah.
I've been up in my bed playing Cocopia, and I need something on in the background, and so I've been watching all of your podcasts. The last one that I watched, I think, was the most recent with Velky.
Yes.
And I was like binging the fuck out of it and listening to Velky talk about like their views on femboys and everything. And I thought it was so cool to hear like different perspectives, because I have a very different perspective personally. And I always love hearing about like what other femboys think, 'cause I love my fellow femboys so much.
Yeah.
And it's always like very intriguing to hear people's thoughts and takes on the label and the tag. So I had a lot of fun watching that.
I'm glad. We can talk about this. I have a bunch of other episodes that I still need to upload, but I'm a little bit procrastinating to like, get everything done and set up.
What a mood.
It's tricky. It's tricky, but
it is.
It's so fun to just like sit down, because typically I just yap and I talk. And I have like my view, and then I upload a video and I read a bunch of comments and I get like a different perspective. But actually, talking with other creators about certain things, and it helps a lot. It kind of it helps with like growth, and
for sure.
Because when I look back at a lot of takes that I had back in the day when I was just recording scripted things for TikTok, or having like my start in like transitioning and like talking about these things, sharing my experiences, I had a lot of, I wouldn't say like a bad takes, it's just incomplete.
Yeah.
So yeah, things help a lot.
I totally got that. I feel like I personally think I have something to learn from everybody. And I very much appreciate it when people are not like above listening to people's perspectives, because I think that no matter how much interest or experience you have in a topic, you will never know everything, just on
Exactly.
any topic in the world. So it's always nice to just sort of like listen to other people and see what you can like take from their perspective and sort of work that into your own worldview.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why I loved watching it in general, because like I said, like it's really interesting to watch femboys that maybe have like some less positive connotations with the title, and hearing why that is and hearing that out, because I think for me personally, like I've never thought twice about it, mostly because I was introduced to the term because on my 18th birthday I signed on with a gay porn agency, and I actually learned the term because when the hiring producer was bringing me on board, onboarding me, he's like, okay, you are this, 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 and this for my categories. And that's how I learned the term femboy, which, I mean, yes, it is definitely like a pornographic term or whatever.
Yeah.
And so they told me that. And then when I went into streaming, I did not know that there was like a femboy community in streaming. I didn't know much about streaming going into it. So I was thinking about what tags to put. And I was like, oh, let me put the tags that I was assigned in my corn. Because that was my only experience with entertainment. And so I did that, and then I found the entire femboy community of streamers, and I saw like the issues they were having with like sexualization and everything, and I was like, oh, I genuinely never thought about the fact that this is like a stigma that people could be upset by. And like it makes so much sense because not everyone's like a hypersexual person, not everyone wants to be sexualized all the time. So listening to someone talk about it, I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. I can see why that would be someone's perspective.
Yeah. I mean, you come from, I guess, like this sexual aspect, and it's just like what you were familiar with. And you know, for me, it's like back in the day, like I learned about cross-dressing and like all of these things, and I learned it, you know, through like these kink forums, etc. And it was like it didn't really feel right because like me, you know, expressing myself in like a feminine way is like, oh, this is because it aligns with my gender identity, not because it's something sexual for me.
Yeah.
So
that makes a lot of sense.
And, you know, like for trans women, there's also like this idea of like, oh, you are a trans woman, so you most likely do sex work. And it's like, yeah, a lot of trans women have to do sex work because
survival.
Yeah, it's for survival. And but like the assumption that like everyone, oh, you're a trans woman, oh, what do your genitalia look like? Oh, how much, you know, is your OnlyFans? Or, you know, all of these things is just immediate. And it's crazy. I play Valorant.
You should never look at someone. Oh god, I've watched you play Valorant.
Yeah.
Miara, I've watched you play Valorant. My mouth is open in shock sometimes. Oh, fuck.
But that's also like, you know, oh, you have a feminine voice, but you're not a girl. So are you a femboy? And it's like the immediate like sexualization, right?
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. And I very much agreed with when I was watching the podcast. For some reason, people are very excited to call femboys trans women and trans women femboys. And it's like, so I know you're capable of doing it. I know you're capable of it.
Exactly.
So why are you like trying to flip-flop it? It's just to degrade someone. Like you just want to degrade people.
Exactly.
And it's so obvious, like it's so see-through what you're doing here.
Yes.
Ugh. And they think like it's like subtle or like, oh, I made a mistake. No, you didn't. You didn't. You know what you're doing. You're just trying not to be blatantly transphobic so that you don't get canceled on the internet, but you know.
For me, it's essentially like when it comes to non-binary people and people insisting that they is not a singular pronoun and you can't use it, but the moment, you know, you're a trans woman or a trans man, they continuously only exclusively use the pronoun they for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can immediately call it out. You can see it, right? I actually have a video of like some drama channel talking about me. Used they for me exclusively 14 times. And then the moment a cis woman came up, he used she.
Instantly swap pronouns.
Yes. And then like the
Yeah.
gaslighting happens of like, oh, I call everyone they, and then it's like, oh, here's an example.
Obviously you don't.
Here's an example of me calling like this random VTuber 2 times they. And it's like, you're not
They're
subtle.
such a difference.
You're not
They're
subtle.
and they think they're being so slick with it too. They really do.
Yeah.
I have a weird kind of take on it because I was actually born intersex.
Okay.
So I was born with both male and female reproductive organs. I was born with internal ovaries and external male genitalia. And I, as a result, because people are always like, what's with your voice? What's with your voice? I, as a result, I had a lot of estrogen in my body, obviously, because of the ovaries. And I never went through puberty the way that most men do. My vocal cords never thickened. I never had, like, that entire experience. I was put on a lot of, like, blockers to try to even out my body and everything. And I just remember, like, since I was old enough to realize what it was, I was, like, horrified that I had ovaries inside of me. I was fucking horrified. I was like, get them out now. I hate this.
Yeah.
I am a guy. I don't like anything about this. And as soon as I was
Yeah.
able to, I got the surgery and I removed them. And so whenever anyone is bringing up like trans issues or talking about things, they're like, there's only 2 genders. There's only 2 genders. I'm literally like, bitch, I was literally born with both gender markers. Like, what do you mean? That's not even true.
I mean, at least you were able to, you know, consent to it and do like the surgery that aligned with your gender identity.
Yeah.
Because like you know, probably felt like dysphoria because you didn't.
Oh,
have, like,
I absolutely did.
Yeah.
For sure. I was so fucking horrified that because like I wasn't told until I was a little bit older. I knew something was different about me, but I wasn't told until I was a little bit older. And I like grew up with no chest and I had like a dick and everything. So I was like, okay, I don't know what's up. And when I was told, it was like instant, like, I want to rip this out of my body. I hate this. Like, this is so disgusting to me. So I am very blessed that I was able to like make that decision because there's so many people that just don't have that option.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. And then what if it's like the wrong gender identity?
Yeah. What if you like pick? Because so many people make the decision for their kids when they're born that are intersex, and they're like, okay, well, whatever is the easier thing to make them look quote unquote normal with their genitalia, just do that.
Yeah.
And then there's so many issues of later in life being like, that was not the right choice.
Yeah, and it's like
that was not good.
It's just so problematic because this whole like transphobia and so on dismisses this entire struggle.
Yeah.
And it kind of like you always hear, oh, the gender mutilation on children, but they never talk about like the unnecessary like intersex surgeries and so on, and like infants being forced into a binary box even if they aren't able to consent to it, because like that is the main difference between, you know, someone who is like 14 and maybe going on like puberty blockers, or, you know, someone who's 16 starting HRT, them being able to voice, this is my, like, this aligns with my gender identity. Like, that is being brushed under the rug because, like, oh no, they know what's best. Like, the doctors know what's best, right? They just do it.
Which is so deranged to me because gender is such a personal struggle and such a personal identity that it's not like anyone outside of the person in their own head could understand that. Like, it's not like anyone could know. And I think a lot of times when people are like, oh, well, we shouldn't be performing surgeries on anyone no matter what, like depending on age. I'm like, are you intentionally just leaving out the instances where it's necessary? Or are you just not wanting to talk about that because you're like, oh, that interrupts my argument?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then they're always like, oh, these are just exceptions. But like, they break your rule.
There's a lot of intersex people.
Yeah, they break your rule. And
they do.
Dismissing people just because it's like a fraction of the population doesn't mean that their struggles can just be dismissed.
Yeah. 100%. I just think that people don't want to talk about things that they know dismantles their argument.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
And so they just push under the rug and they're like, oh, this is fine. This is fine.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
what I also find like disturbing is they look at intersex people and then they're like, yeah, but you're still either male or female. And it's like you're judging that based on what you can observe. And in most instances, what you can observe is just like the primary sex characteristics.
Because genuinely, when an intersex person is born, like you have the option to have both gender markers on the page until you decide what's going on, you know? So saying like, oh, you're this or this, it's like, that's literally not what's on the physical paperwork.
Yeah.
You all want to talk about what's on your birth certificate so much. That's not what's on the birth certificate. I'm sorry. Better look next time, I guess.
Yeah. And that's why it's like so important for like, you know, trans rights, etc. Because, you know, intersex like healthcare, etc. is also at risk. Like acceptance, societal things, and also like the education, right?
Yeah.
You probably never learned about like intersex people in school back then. Yeah.
Never. I had no idea what it was. I learned what it was at the doctor's. I had no clue.
Yeah.
So like for me, it's very isolating, and I think I was very nervous for a long time as a streamer to come out about it. People would always ask me about my voice, and I would just be like, oh, I have a hormone condition.
Yeah.
And it took me 2 years of streaming to finally be like, yeah, like this is what it is. Because I knew for a fact the second I did, I already get misgendered so often.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking like accidental misgendering, I'm talking intentional misgendering, people online being like, that's definitely a girl, fake femboy, like all this shit. And I knew the second that I brought this up, it would sort of give people like an excuse.
Yeah.
And so I was very worried about it. But then I was thinking about the fact that I don't see anyone talking about intersex. I don't see anyone talking about it.
Yeah.
And like, it'd be nice if when I was younger, I could see someone who was talking about it and I'd be like, okay, so that's actually a thing that people have and that people do, you know? So sort of like weighing the cost and benefit analysis, I was like, look, if people want to fuck on me, I don't care at this point. I'm used to it. It's whatever. Hopefully this helps someone out. And I think that's the same thing you're doing. And I've always really respected that, because I think that people really need to see what we're doing to have like that role model of being like, oh, okay, like maybe this is gonna turn out okay, you know?
Yeah. I really appreciate that you're sharing this. I actually didn't know that you talked about it. I don't think I'm not sure if you have clips where you talk about.
I don't. I just spoke about it on stream occasionally. I'll like mention it when people like directly ask me. I've never clipped it and put it on any of my platforms because I was worried about the backlash, but honestly I've started to care less and less.
Yeah,
people are gonna give you shit no matter what, you know?
Exactly. I feel like it's more important for, you know, someone who is struggling like you to be seen.
Yeah.
Than you to have like the same shitty comments, although it's like it feels more real when they know how to attack you, right?
Yeah.
Like anytime I'm like opening up about like my gender dysphoria or voice dysphoria and so on, and I constantly get more personal attacks on this matter, it makes it more real, and
oh, for sure,
you make yourself more vulnerable and more of a target, but also it kind of makes you stronger because there are so many people who are struggling like you and who don't really have representation or someone like who they resonate with, and
100%.
that helps a lot. It helps a lot.
I always told myself that if I ever got a platform, because when I started streaming, I never expected it to be this. Like I never expected to have a platform. And I always told myself if I ever did, that there's a lot of things that I would talk about, like mental health, abuse topics, sex trafficking, sex workers, like gender stuff. And I sort of felt like if I ever get the opportunity to be in front of a lot of people, like, not that it's my responsibility, but that like it'd be a good thing to do. It'd be a good thing to let other people see you and know that they're not alone, you know?
Yeah. I feel like you're doing a really good job at that, and I don't know a lot of VTubers who talk so openly about the struggles, the stories when it comes to like sex work and so on. So
Yeah.
it's really yeah, it's something that I really appreciate because it also helps me learn as somebody who you know, doesn't know a lot about it, but also knows that there are a lot of trans people who also, you know,
Oh,
are like in similar
absolutely.
situations, and yeah, it's awesome to hear
That's
you
why
talk
I
about
love
that.
watching people's content with that too. It's
Mm-hmm.
just like we all learn from it, and I think that it's really great because, like I said, we all have something to learn from each other, and everyone has their own like super unique perspective. So being able to share like the very niche things that you've learned from your life experience, I just think it's really important and really helpful.
Yeah.
And not that there's anything wrong with streamers that don't want to talk about their life or
Mm-hmm.
their struggles and just want to do like that type of content, but I do think there's something really special about when people are like willing to share those parts, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I think that like one of the major reasons why I do what I do is just because I think it's really important, because back in the day I didn't have representation. I didn't really have like
Yeah.
anyone to look up to in this sense. So I'm kind of just like filling that spot at this point now.
The amount of people, Niara, I swear to God, I sometimes feel like you are one of the most household names in VTubing because if you bring up your name, everyone knows who you are, babes. Everyone knows who you are, so I think that you absolutely have done that. Your name is out there for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
And I know it's helped a lot of people. You're like, oh yeah, I know. I know, Lynxy. Oh.
I actually it kind of blows my mind because when I was at TwitchCon, right, that was like during the entire situation with like 2025, and
Yeah.
I was really overwhelmed because there was the entire situation with Asmongold, and
Oh
you
my
know
God.
the
Yeah.
I had like a really small platform at this point, and then I went to I kind of had like this jump in viewership, and I actually broke down on stream a couple of times, and I needed a break, and then I went to TwitchCon, and there are actually a bunch of like VTubers who knew who I was, and
Oh, for sure.
that even like non-VTubers knew who I was, and that was an insane feeling.
Isn't it? It's very weird feeling. Did you ever think when you started streaming that you were gonna like be where you're at now?
I remember in 2016 when I wanted to like stream Overwatch, and I streamed to like 3 people just like playing the game. I thought that like, I don't know why, but I really want to be a content creator. But like, it never goes anywhere. Like, it never went anywhere.
Yeah.
And now I feel like I kind of found my purpose as a content creator, and just it's wild. I don't I never expected
It's not
this.
something that's easy to explain.
Yeah.
I feel the same way. When I started streaming, I was doing it to stream to my brothers and my friends at home. Because I was like, oh, I love to play video games and I love to talk. So like, let me do this. And ironically enough, when I first debuted, I pretended I was straight, which I don't know how that was going to work for me because honestly, like, the closet is glass, right? And I didn't talk about sex work. I was just trying to be like a funny, wholesome straight man. I don't know. It was a mess. And literally my first stream, people were like, "Oh, you like one of us?" Flip wrist, and I'm like, "No, me, no." And the fact that it turned into what it is now, I literally wake up every day and I'm shook. The second someone's like, "Oh, my friend sent me one of your clips," I'm like, "What the fuck? Wait, what? Me? My clips? I'm literally some gay twink in my bedroom right now. Like, what do you mean?" It's so weird. It's such a weird feeling.
It doesn't feel it doesn't really feel real. And I think that like sometimes you kind of underestimate with like how many people you actually reach when you're just like streaming to like, I don't know, 50 people. And like, when the Instagram is blowing up, like I had like 1.7 million impressions in the past 30 days, and I just recently started posting on Instagram.
Yeah. Instagram like kind of takes off with that shit, I will say.
Yeah.
Instagram also has some of the nastiest comments, but it does take off with those nasty ass comments.
It does. It does. I feel like...
Thank you for your nasty comments. It fuels our content, you guys.
Right? Right? Anytime people are like arguing, I know that this is going to be a video that's going to do
You're like,
pretty well.
Keep boosting that thread number.
Yeah. Like my TikTok
I love when
has
people
been...
will like...
Oh,
you
go ahead.
first. I was just gonna say, I love when people will comment like, oh my god, I hate this bitch on one of my videos. And I'm like, you do realize that by interacting with my content, this is gonna be on your like platform more. Like, what are we doing?
You're going to see this the entire time.
What are we doing? Oh, God.
Yeah. Like my TikTok was a little bit stagnant. I did have like some videos that did decent, but I was like, honestly, I want to give like Instagram another shot, and I deleted like a bunch of like older things that I posted that had like, I don't know, 500 views, and I had like 200 followers, and I revamped a bunch of things, and I just uploaded my old content like every single day.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like the Valorant stuff, it just does well. Like it does decent. Like it's not like crazy with like, oh yeah, I got like 1 million views on like this one TikTok or one short or reel, but like it's consistently
and it adds
pretty
up.
decent. Yeah, exactly.
You definitely see, like anyone who's starting out streaming is always like, what do I do to build an audience? I know it sucks to hear because it's what everyone says and it's so annoying. But posting on short form platforms is literally the way to go. Like, you see a difference in your numbers when you post versus not posting.
In 2023 or 2023, I actually got canceled for a take like this.
Which time?
On Twitter. I was like, oh, if you believe that you're going to grow on Twitch by just hitting go live, then you're not going to you're not going to make it.
You canceled?
Yeah, I had people be mad at me. I think like Catliente actually made like a couple of shorts defending me about it because there were partners coming out because they got offended at me saying that Twitch doesn't have discoverability.
Which doesn't have discoverability.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, you should post on TikTok and shorts, and everybody was like in the comments being like, but I hate TikTok. TikTok is...
We all hate TikTok.
Yeah, everybody hates TikTok.
We all hate it.
It just works. And
it does.
There were also a lot of people who were like, oh, you're a pre-debut VTuber. What do you know? And I was like, yeah, I haven't debuted my model. I was streaming. I was affiliate. I had like, I don't know, 30 viewers. And I had, I don't know, 30,000 followers or 20,000 followers on TikTok. But I had like a pre-made model. That's why it was pre-debut, but I was still like creating content and so on.
You're still doing that shit.
Yeah.
I also think that even saying pre-debut isn't a good enough argument because I started making short form content when I got my model a month before I debuted. And because I was making content 3 times a day, every day for 30 days before my debut, when I debuted, I had 8 viewers at my debut, and I didn't have anyone before that. And I had 5,000 followers on TikTok before I ever went live for the first time. And it made such a big difference. Like, that momentum made such a big difference.
Yes,
like, I don't think people understand how important it is. Like, and you don't have content yet, so you're like, what do I post? You just pull up those really cringy sounds and you mouth them. That's what you do. It's so cringy. I know it feels really weird when you're in your room doing this. Like, it's embarrassing. But sometimes cringe is content. I'll say that all the time. If you are being cringy, you're making good content. Like, who gives a fuck if you embarrass yourself on the internet?
Yeah.
Let go of your shame. The quicker you let go of your shame, the better.
I actually, back then, I did like little scripts about, being trans in like the Overwatch community, or like, LGBTQ representation in gaming and so on. And I had like little scripts, and I read them out, and I put Overwatch gameplay in the background, and I did this. And then I actually started streaming on TikTok. Wouldn't necessarily recommend that.
Oh God,
but then
how did
I
that
moved.
go?
Then I
Did
kind
that go well?
of built like a small little community, a small little Discord, and then I started streaming on Twitch, and I got affiliate pretty much immediately. Something that I struggled with for years before that. Just
sure.
from going live and so on.
How long have you been making content? How long have you been streaming?
I mean, it was like on and off. I did during like the time of like Overwatch. I streamed like a little bit. But it was just me sitting there and playing like a game. It was not entertaining.
It was like
nothing.
pre-test streams. You were just like trying shit out.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
I always had like some, on and off stuff of like back in the day creating like videos with friends, which were just like essentially us playing games and me editing it later on, and then so we had like something to watch, because I really enjoyed looking back at funny moments every now and then.
For sure, that's still fun. That's what I started too. Just it's nice to have those moments with your friends.
Yeah, exactly. It kind of feels like my mom always told me to take pictures so I can look back at it, but for me it was like I'm sitting here playing games, and I'm just like recording these sessions, and then we have like these small little highlights, and it feels like your own little catalog with your friends. And that got me into editing, and it was a lot of fun, but obviously it was just for me and my friends. And
I stand by the fact that streaming is a learned skill. You can learn it.
Oh yes, you
can learn it.
I had to practice talking when nobody was in chat.
Yeah.
Right? The ability to have like topics to talk about and to like talk about things. For me it was like, yes, I'm currently transitioning. So I talk a lot about my current journey about transitioning. I was during like the name change of my or like gender marker, going to court and going through all of like these steps. I just talked about it. I talked about topics. I still write topics down that I want to talk about, and then
me too.
Yeah,
all the time. Every time I go live, I have my notebook in front of me, and I will pick out like 10 to 15 of my story times, and I will write down the bullet points in front of me. That way, whenever I have a moment in stream, I'm like, okay, let me pull out a bullet point. And I think that's so helpful.
Yes.
Like, because when you're streaming for hours at a time and you're talking to yourself, even your chat's there, like, you're the only one speaking, right?
Exactly.
You need to keep that shit going. And if you have a moment where you freeze and you panic and you don't know what to say, you can just read a sticky note.
Exactly.
Incredible. It's so helpful.
It also makes it so much easier to go back to this point and turn it into a short.
Yeah. 100%. That's how I do all my content. Like, I will hit a stream marker on Stream Deck every time I tell a story, and then I'm like, oh, I know exactly where to go to capture my clips. It still sucks to make them, don't get me wrong, because I'm not a video editor, and it's so annoying. It's so annoying.
Well,
the day I have a video editor will be great.
If you didn't know, I actually am looking for someone to hire me.
Video editor? Oh wait, you're a video editor?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I edit for Vivi.
Good videos.
I edit my videos and I edit for Vivi.
Iconic as fuck. I mean, I guess you did say you've been working on editing for a hot minute now.
Yeah, it's kind of something that I flew into. I've been mostly editing like short form content. Long form is just it's a little bit too much, right?
It's a lot. It's a lot.
But yeah, I do video editing. Small little pitch.
I mean, yeah, I'm very much eventually looking out for that because I don't want to make these forever. It's so annoying. It's so time consuming. I'm an entertainer. I'm not, and this is something I struggle with as a VTuber. Being a VTuber, you wear a lot of hats.
Yeah.
And what I've run into is I'm not a community manager, you know? I'm not a video editor. And I have a large Discord. I have like a Discord with like 14,000 people in it.
Yeah, it's
and there'll be disagreements in Discord, or there'll be like incidents that happen. And people obviously are looking to me to fix them because I'm the streamer. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't know what I never expected to be in this position. I don't know what's happening. What do you mean?
Yeah.
I'm a moderator now too. Like how? I just talk about sex.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah, I actually had like it was also like a learning thing of like dealing with like a community server that is no longer just like your stream circle, but also like more people joining in and not necessarily like watching you actively in stream, but just friends of
100%.
friends and so on.
Yeah. It gets complicated.
It does.
And
yeah.
like, I'm so lucky and I'm so glad to have everyone there, but sometimes I'm out of my element. I'm like, I just want to hit the like button, but there's so many things you have to do as a streamer. Like, you are now the figurehead of a community and you're responsible for taking care of that community. So it's sort of like you learn as you go. It's trial by fire.
Yes.
And you're just jumping into all these roles and hoping for the best.
That's why, honestly, I'm kind of glad that I had a slow growth and I was able to learn how to handle all of these things over not just like the past 3 years since, you know, starting creating content, but also, you know, for the past like 10 years, 15 years. Back in the day, I actually used to be like a community mod of like an MMO private server.
Oh.
So I had
That's
like
so
some experience with like managing a community. And all of like these little skills that you accumulate now like coming together, but also it's still overwhelming.
It is. I do think that you definitely, depending on your life experiences, go into streaming with some experience.
Yes.
Like, I was very lucky to go into streaming with the ability to not shut the fuck up and to be like in entertainer persona mode because my history is professional gay porn star. And I used to work for a very big agency. I worked with a lot of really famous porn stars. And I would go to conventions, I would do signings, I would do like panels and all that shit for my company. And that is something that really helped me because I jumped into that. Literally, I filmed my first scene on my 18th birthday, which I have feelings about, but I filmed my first scene on my 18th birthday and I did that for years. And when I came into streaming, I was like, okay, I know how to do like this public persona thing. I know how to have the balance of what is and isn't appropriate to like get into as far as parasocial shit. Like, I definitely had those skills locked down, and that was so helpful. Coming into streaming with some sort of experience, even if it's acting, even if you're like a theater kid, so helpful.
Yeah. And if you don't have like a lot of life experience in these aspects, you shouldn't really worry about, you know, going live and hoping for this big raid because like you just need one big raid and then you're going to make it and you just need like this one video to blow up and then you're finally going to make it. It's like, it's really scary to be like someone with like 2 viewers to have like a raid of like 1,000 people.
Oh my God, you don't know what to do. You don't have the skills yet.
Exactly.
That's horrifying. And that's a rule I have for myself too. Obviously I don't have 1,000, but I have between like 400 to 500 viewers. And so when I'm raiding out to people, Basil actually makes a list for me of people and we weed out people based on certain factors. I don't mind raiding creators that are much smaller than me. In fact, I prefer to do that.
Yeah.
But if there's like someone that has 2 people, I did that once or twice and I felt so bad.
Yeah.
I felt so bad because I rated someone. It's so vivid in my mind. I rated them and they were so excited and then they completely froze. Like shut down. And I was like, oh my god. So if I'm gonna do that now, I always make sure like 15 viewers, and then like has 2 mods with them, you know? Because
Yeah.
if it's so true, if you don't have those skills yet, and then you just get like dumped on with a giant raid, you don't know how to keep those people entertained, and it feels like so much pressure.
It
Even when I get a smaller raid, it feels like pressure.
Yeah, it sucks so much because you know that like 50%, 60% are going to dip immediately, and then you see
Oh
like,
yeah.
oh, there are like 600 people now in my stream. Oh, never mind, they're just 200 people, and now they're just like 50
Yeah.
people, and it's like, what did I do wrong?
Mental blow.
Like, why did I, like, I blew this once in a lifetime opportunity into finally, you know, get like a following.
But the truth is, it's not an opportunity.
Yeah.
Because unless those people like want to watch your content, which you have to like, it works sometimes with a very specific niche. Like for instance, when Beetle rated Ellie, right? Such a good niche because they were both like robotics people, and that stuck. And there's certain situations where that will work out, but 99.9% of the time, that's just not gonna be the scenario. And I very much recommend to everyone who's streaming, no matter if you're big or small. I don't know what you do, Niara, but I turn my view count off. I can't look at it. Makes me sick.
I do. I don't know. I do look at it, but maybe I should do like the sensible thing of like, yeah, it's just people watch me, people hang out with me, and sometimes you have days where it's, you know, not as much. Sometimes you have like special days, and
oh, for sure.
It can, like, I hate YouTube. How YouTube does it with like anytime you upload a video and it's like, oh, this is one of the least performing in the past like 10 uploads.
Oh
actually,
my
like you
God.
suck so much and you're really bad.
They full on degrade you.
Yeah. And then, you know, you chase like this 1 out of 10 and then you get like the fireworks, but then something happens in the algorithm where it's not pushed as much anymore for whatever reason, and then you see it drop. It goes from 1st place to like 4th place, and you know, then it's like 6th place, and it's like, what did I do wrong? Why did I?
It's hard not to take that personally.
Yeah.
It's so not personal. It feels personal.
It feels personal, you know. I also,
because you put so much into your content.
Exactly, and you want it to be seen, right? Obviously.
Yeah.
What I find
100%.
crazy, Stream Elements also, you know, did the thing of like sending emails of like, this stream performed 50%.
Oh my God.
Than the other one.
I get those emails sometimes and I'm like, damn, I didn't know I was getting roasted today.
Right?
Fuck. And like they pop up on my phone, and I use my phone for like VBridger and everything, so it pops up on my phone right after I end stream. It's like, you're down 50% subs, and I'm like, fuck you, I just ended stream. Leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, it's insane. It's
rough.
Yeah, and also like, what I see a lot on Twitter are people posting about they have like this add-on with like connected to chat.
I've seen that.
And then you have like, you know, 50 people watching, and in parentheses it says like 170 people, and it's like, where are the 170 people? And it makes you crazy. Like it just,
oh, 100%.
Back then with like Mix It Up, it actually showed you like the viewers and those connected to chat, and there was always like this huge discrepancy.
Transparency, yeah.
And
that's the right word. You're so right.
Yeah, and then it's like, okay, so, well, they are lurkers, so I have to mobilize my lurkers so they actually like chat, and also I have to tell them that they shouldn't minimize my windows, and
because like you don't want to tell your lurkers to not lurk. It puts you in a weird position.
Exactly, and if they are like if there are people being rated into, then it's like, oh, you should refresh, so you know you count as a viewer. It's just, it's all really difficult to turn that off. But the amount of like mentally draining it is to constantly look at the view counts.
So
It's
genuinely, this may be a hot take, but I feel like no matter how much anyone says, and this is for me included, no matter how much anyone says they don't care about viewers or statistics and they're doing it for the love of the game, which is something I very much feel I'm doing, it is impossible to not sometimes look at statistics and feel bad. And
yeah,
like not even in a way of like, oh, my viewers dropped or my viewers went up or anything like that. It's just the nature of seeing numbers laid out for like a performance
yeah,
makes you feel some type of way, especially when it's like, oh, you've had like this decrease. And I personally, I stream because I love to stream and I
yeah.
love my community.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes when you're like scrolling shit and you see what is supposed to be like your success laid out in numerical numbers, it makes you feel weird. And then you remember like, fuck, I shouldn't be thinking like this because these are people. And then you remind
Yeah.
yourself that those are actual people watching you. And then you're like, oh, fuck, why am I in this headspace? Like, that makes this so much better. But if there's like that one moment where you just see numbers and you're like, oh, shit.
It's
Like, I don't know why it's fucking with my brain, you
yeah,
know?
this video that I posted only had like 10,000 views. And it's like these are 10,000 views. Like that's crazy.
Right?
And you
It's
always
insane. Like, I'll stop and think about it, and then I'm like, oh, okay, it makes so much more sense. But in that exact moment, it's like, oh, fuck. I
yeah.
did something wrong.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
there are people spending time with you in chat, like even if they're just lurking or um actively chatting, clipping things. It's like you don't really see that when you just look at the number, and it's just
No, it's hard to see
yeah,
correctly when
it's
you're
like the
looking at
only
it.
metric that you have in order to measure your success compared to your past, right?
Yeah. And you see a lot of VTubers fall into that trap. I think one thing that's really important when looking to see if someone's going to be able to last long term
Mm-hmm.
is you'll see some VTubers that fall into it and they'll start making posts like, I only had 20 viewers today and like I feel really defeated.
Yeah.
And it's like having to remind yourself that's 20 people.
Yeah.
And being able to swap that mindset in the moment, it sucks in that first like second, but if you get that in your head and you spiral and you obsess over it, that's usually when you're going to see people burn themselves out.
Yeah, exactly.
That's when the burnout happens. That's when you see VTubers graduating. And it's so common too. I remember when I started streaming with 3 other people. All of them graduated within a year.
Mm-hmm.
Like some people are just like, it's like genuinely cannot handle the pressure or the analytics or the numbers, and that's
Yeah.
okay. We're all humans, you know, like sometimes shit happens and sometimes things just aren't meant for you, but I
Yeah.
do think it takes a particular type of mindset. You don't want to go into streaming expecting it to be your career.
Yeah,
It can
exactly.
turn into your career, but you don't want to go into it being like, I'm going to be famous and I'm going to make money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think that it's also it's really difficult to just make this sustainable. Like I got restricted on my main on Twitter for 3 months, and I lost out on a lot of engagement
Oh,
and thus
yeah.
a lot of money actually. And
Yeah.
it's like that can just like immediately happen. You can just get like banned.
Any
You can
moment.
just like something can just happen, and it's so like the algorithms are always changing, and
you have no control over it. None.
exactly.
I remember when my TikTok got banned, I originally was in the TikTok creators program.
Mm-hmm.
And I was making a few $1,000s a month on TikTok. And I was able to cut back a lot on my in-person sex work. And I was starting to like depend on that. And then my TikTok got banned.
Yeah.
And because my TikTok account got banned, when I started up a new one, I couldn't upload my banking information because it would automatically flag my account as being a banned account.
Yeah.
So now I make $0 off of TikTok. I still post on TikTok because I love meeting new demon families from it.
Mm-hmm.
But like, it's just when you're doing content creation, if you depend on that for your income, it's so scary. That's like one of the main reasons I won't let go of my sex work. People are always asking like, Lynxy, when you're going to become a full-time streamer? And I'm like, I don't want to because I don't want it to turn into a situation where I feel the need to like hustle. Hustle's not the right word, but like try to encourage people to give something that they can't do. Like I just want my viewers to watch me because they love to watch me and have a fun time. And I don't want it to turn into a situation where I'm like, this is my livelihood, you know?
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of why I'm
for
trying
sure.
to get back into having more people to edit for, because it's something
more
reliable.
consistent.
Yeah, it's more consistent, because content creators, they do need content at all the times. Basil, thank you for the 5 gifted. Holy shit. Thank you so much.
The amount of times I've name dropped Basil today.
Yeah.
Basil's great. He's my bestie. I love him.
I love that one of the people that got a sub gifted to you's name is No Ice.
Fuck yeah! Hey, this is also kind of a hot take. I don't understand, and I understand to a certain extent, but I don't understand how streamers are okay with people not knowing their takes on things,
Oh my god,
I don't know.
yeah.
It bothers me a little bit.
Yeah.
It does. Like, I never want a viewer to look at me and question where I stand on something,
Yeah, I think that, I feel like when it comes to VTubers, there's a lot of like this weird idol culture. Even though a lot of people are like independent, it's still like, well, you're too outspoken and I cannot publicly associate with you. I cannot like publicly, because they're scared of the backlash, and they're also, I'll be real, I don't think they can handle confrontations.
Yeah.
I
No,
think
that's fair.
You kind of realize that with like the Centrea situation. It's just like an immediate like crash out. I don't know if you like know about that.
I did see that. Yeah.
Like that was all over the timeline, and like the constant thing. There were like so many people being like, Zen, like just take a step back, and
you have to learn, sort of in the sphere, you have to learn how to not let shit get to you.
Yeah. And I think that like,
and it's not easy, but
it's obviously harder if you have like a huge following, right?
Oh yeah, 100%.
But that's why, from the moment I'm doing this thing, this is something that I talk about, and I will always like say the things, even if they give me a backlash and I'm getting harassed for it and so on. But like, I just want people to know where I stand when it comes to real world issues, even though I'm just an anime girl.
I think it's important. I know a lot of people are like, well, we're just like anime characters, we're VTubers, you shouldn't be going to streamers for like this type of information.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you're building a community that you fostered trust with. You're building a community of people that either look up to you or find comfort in you. And I just feel like it makes a difference if they know that you give a fuck about their rights.
Yes, exactly.
Because you don't want to be watching a streamer that brings you a lot of comfort and be like, damn, I wonder if like they don't support my right to be alive right now.
Yeah.
Like that's a shitty feeling.
I actually really appreciated seeing a lot of VTubers post about trans rights recently on the timeline.
Yeah.
Even if it's just, I don't really get involved as much, but trans rights are human rights, and it's just little things. And I don't think that should be like a hot take or political thing. Like obviously you're going to face backlash.
Which is wild that you do. I just can't wrap my head around it. I don't understand the issue. I've spoken about this a lot in stream, speaking of like the femboy topic, something that I'm really passionate about is talking about trans femboys.
Yeah.
Because there's such a disgusting trend online where people are like, if you're trans, you cannot be a femboy because that's just a girl with extra steps. And the amount of arguments I have gotten into, and the unfortunate thing is I've had people that's come into my stream, not Demon family members because they don't stay long, obviously, but I've had people come into my stream and be like, you don't like trans femboys, right? You think they're fake? And I'm like, what the fuck? No? Or they'll come in and they'll be like, no joystick, no game. And I'm like, oh my god, you guys are weird. You're never gonna see this person naked. Why are you obsessed?
This kind of reminds me of like the other aspect of I don't mind femboys, but they need to look like real girls.
Oh my god. Yeah. And it's unfortunate because I have a lot of people come into my chat and they're like, Lynxy, how do I look like you? Like, quote unquote, perfect femboy. You're tiny, you have long hair, you do this. And I'm like, That is such a fucked up image that society has given. The only thing
Yeah.
that's required to be a femboy is to identify as a boy and want to be femme. And to identify yourself as such. If you want to identify as a femboy and you're a femboy, that's it. Doesn't matter how
Yeah.
tall you are, doesn't matter how much you weigh, doesn't matter if you wear makeup, if you wear nails, like just that's it. It's a mindset. It's not like you have to be under 5 foot and 100 pounds. It's like, what the fuck?
I actually, you know,
We're watching porn too much, you guys.
Back in the day, I was really jealous of guys who looked androgynous enough to pass as women, because I was like, well, when I want to do like feminine things, I'm just, you know, a man in a skirt or something. And that was like really difficult.
Oh, of course, yeah.
There's also, I feel like there's also like this aspect of like expecting femboys to go on HRT and so on, just to
yeah, I get that a lot. I also get a lot of people being like, oh, you're an egg that hasn't cracked yet. And I'm like, it kind of, I don't want to say it stings, but I think because of the fact that I was born intersex, and I think I have a little bit of a sensitivity to it.
Yeah.
Because I think for me, it feels really invalidating, because I'm like, I fought so hard to be seen as a man. And when people are like, oh, you just haven't like made the step yet, I'm like, you guys, I'm really a dude, and it just feels kind of icky. I don't think you should ever be pushing someone to do something either way, you know?
Yeah. I actually talked about this too. Like I don't like pushing labels onto others, and it doesn't matter if it's like, you know, cis people pushing the femboy label on trans women, or trans women pushing the trans label onto femboys. Because you're still saying that, like, I know who you are better than you, because maybe, you know, in the past I was there, but like that feels like looking at non-binary people and saying, yeah, your identity is not valid, you're just in the in-between
like,
stage.
spitting in their face. Like, it's just it's so not okay. I found this really weird conundrum in the LGBTQ plus space of like a lack of unity in a way. I'm mostly in gay male circles, and the amount of transphobia that I've seen from gay men blows my fucking minds. And to me, it's always so fucking shocking, because I'm like, how are you gonna sit here and be a gay man and then shit on trans people? Like, this is, no one's gonna understand each other better than us. No one else is gonna have our back. Like, we need to look out for one another. You should understand better than anyone what it's like to be ostracized. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
I feel like,
what are we doing?
It's just, there's like this acceptable stage of being queer, or like, you know, a gay man who is, you know, not acting feminine or something like that is more accepted in society. And I just feel like a lot of feminine gay men are like, yeah, but being a trans woman, that's just like too far. Why can't you just be a feminine gay man?
I've seen it a lot.
Yeah,
I've seen it a lot, like to a concerning amount. And it always is just so weird to me, because it mostly is feminine gay men.
Yes.
It mostly is.
Yeah.
And it's like a big thing. Like, so much so that when I go to like gay clubs, there'll be like confrontations. And I've literally broken up a fight one time because these two like very femme gay guys were just like fucking going in on this trans woman. And I literally got between, I was like, what the fuck are we doing right now? Are we so for real? Like, are you good? Do you not understand where we are? Like, it's just disgusting. It's so gross. It's so gross. And I really do not get it.
Apparently there was like a recent poll that is like currently being shared around, where Reform UK, which is like the far right party in the UK, is the most popular with gay and bi men. And it's probably like also because of like this reason. It's just like they don't think that they are also affected by the transphobia, by the misogyny, and so on.
interesting to me too, because feminine gay men are getting shit on all the time for being feminine and a
Yeah.
man. And I feel like feminine gay men should understand that femininity is not something that should be like shit on, you know? And
Yes.
it is very weird. It almost feels like they have pain inside and they're like, well, fuck,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna take this out on me. So who can I take this out on? Let me take
Yeah.
this out on women, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it is kind of, I've also noticed this not just with trans women, but also gay men that have been really misogynistic. And I'm like, you guys, we don't have to hate on women because we don't like the way we're treated for our femininity. Like, that is totally the wrong way to go about it.
Yeah, it kind of feels
That's not
like
it.
it kind of feels like, oh, I'm one of you guys because I'm, also hating the same groups as you.
Yeah, they want to be like one of the good ones.
Yeah, exactly, huh?
And no matter how much you try to be one of the good ones, they're never gonna accept you. They still don't like you. Like,
Exactly.
they're never going to like you. It's like this weird version of pick me, and it's just so strange to me.
Yeah, it's
Concerning
it's
amount of bi
crazy,
gay
yeah.
men think. Yeah. Yeah.
It just makes me sad, and it's like really frustrating because like obviously there's a lot of pain, right? Obviously they experience a lot of abuse, but like why make it our problem?
Why make it someone else's problem?
Yeah.
And like, I love my gay men. Obviously, I'm a very homosexual man. But we need to call each other out more.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we don't call each other out more, then we're never going to fix issues. And I think people need to be less defensive when an issue is brought up in their community. Because rather than getting instantly defensive and being like, well, I don't do that.
Yeah.
Taking us like moment to think, well, even if that's something I actively do, am I allowing it to take part or am I allowing it to happen around me?
Yeah. It's like
And if that's
not
the case,
all
then
men.
you kind of are. Yeah. I don't think people understand what it means when people say like not all men, or when people take it in a certain way. And at the bottom line, it's not that you have to be like actually doing the action, it's you being complicit. You know?
Yeah, it's like you're not speaking up, you're not you're not holding other men accountable and so on.
Exactly. That's exactly it.
It's kind of
100%.
like in games, if a woman, a gay person and so on is being harassed, sure, I can speak up and I can like take some of the heat, but it's not as impactful as having another like cis straight guy hold another cis straight guy accountable.
They respect them more, which is fucked up, but they respect them more, so they're gonna listen more.
Exactly. And that's why it's just like it's more important to hold people of, I guess, your same group accountable.
Oh, for sure. Because it's going to mean more coming from you than it's going to mean coming from someone that's not in that like lifestyle or that like scenario or that like entire lived experience.
Yeah, because like it's the same when I speak up for trans rights and so on. It's like, yeah, a lot of cis people are just going to dismiss me because I'm not a cis person saying that to them.
Yeah.
And it's incredibly frustrating when you have to take it, you have to tank everything, and people are just like, well, I'm not the one throwing the punches, but like you're not,
you're sitting there watching it happen. And that, I'm not gonna say it's just as bad, but it's pretty bad. It's pretty up there. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Like, just letting something happen is fucked up. It's like some bystander effect over here.
Yeah, that's kind of where also like this it's all men till it's no man type of situation with like, yeah, also like the microaggressions and no accountability. Like, guys will still hang around other guys even if they are abusive or something because like, oh
yes,
women lie anyways, right?
I had the most deranged experience when I started streaming. I originally was streaming with a former best friend of mine, and I let her know that someone in the community was my former abuser. And I'll never forget when she said, he's always nice to me.
Oh my god, I hate this.
And I was like, what? Because I was like, hey, can you ban him? Like, I don't want him around. Like, so and so happens. And she's like, well, he's always been nice to me, so I don't think it's fair to ask me to do something when he's never wronged me. And I'm like, do you not understand how this fucking works? What do you mean?
That's so fucked up. I had situations like that as well. Like I saw things like that as well, and especially when it comes to like the video community, when it's like, oh, you know, like they're transphobic. Oh, but like they're not transphobic to me. Like, oh, she respects my pronouns. It's like, yeah, but
people
like,
don't want to ruffle feathers, and sometimes you gotta.
I feel like
you gotta stand up for your friends. You gotta hold people accountable.
Yeah, exactly. It's so weird. It's just
so strange.
It's really frustrating to constantly, you know, endure the microaggressions and then also like have like this insane amount of dismissal. It's like, how dare you ask me to do this thing for you?
Yeah, it's like, I think it's kind of wrong that you're asking me to do this.
Yeah.
Like, I would never tell you what to do. And it's like, you're missing the entire point that this person is a danger and has hurt people. Saying that someone hasn't done something to you is a wild excuse.
Yeah.
Like, if my friends have ever come to me in the VTubing sphere and they're like, hey, Lynxy, this VTuber did XYZ to me, I block them.
Yeah.
I block them. It's not even like a question to me. I block them. Because even if I had a situation in the beginning of my streaming career, my biggest donor, I had a donor that was like my biggest donor. He would come in every stream and drop a fuck ton of subs. And this was when I was a baby streamer. And I had a community member DM me and let me know that he was posting transphobic things on his Twitter timeline. And they were like, I don't want to make things awkward for you because, like, I know this is your donor and I know that he's always been really nice to you, but he is posting, like, these transphobic things. And I just wanted you to know because I got in a confrontation with him and I don't want to make things weird for you. And I was like, that's an instant ban. You can't buy my complicity in being an asshole, you know? Like, that's just not how it works.
I feel
you
like
need to hold people accountable no matter what.
When it comes to transphobes like that, you know that you're just like a kink to them anyways.
Oh yeah.
And it's like,
yeah.
Well, I want the feminine, femininity, the feminine males, but like these trans women are just like ruining that for me.
Oh, all the time. The amount of times I have people come into my inbox and be like, well, I'm not into dudes, but you don't count. And I'm like,
oh yeah.
Okay.
It's crazy.
All right. Thank you.
Like, that's also like incredibly like invalidating. Like,
yeah.
It's like because of how you perceive me, and like the because of the voice, because of you know, appearance and so on. It's just,
everything, yeah.
I don't meet your expectation what it means to be
exactly
a guy. Or, you know.
And it kind of drives me crazy in general, whether it's like they choose not to believe it or just when I see this a lot, when people are angry at someone, they will intentionally not use their pronouns, almost as if they've revoked the right to have their proper pronouns.
Yes, I get that all the time.
It's deranged. I see this happen to you all the time.
Yeah, it's like, it's immediate. Like, I always, I get comments like, yeah, Nyara doesn't deserve pronouns, so I'm going to call it.
Deserve pronouns.
And it's like, so you're calling me a, you know, it, that's a pronoun. You just, like, oh, we don't have to respect the pronouns of Nyara because
we don't like her.
Yeah, it's so weird.
It's very weird.
It feels like a, like, they wouldn't do this to, like, cis people, and it just shows that, like, trans people's identities are just, you know, it's like, oh, you have to suck up to me, so I call you by your preferred pronouns.
It's like they would never look at a cis man because they're mad at him and go, oh, she sucks.
Yeah.
Like, that's just not something that you're showing the transphobia there. And I don't care if I hate someone. I don't care if someone is like the bane of my existence. Pronouns aren't something that are like earned, you know? That's just base level. You respect people's pronouns. It's not that fucking hard.
It's like calling someone by like a random name because they made you mad.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense. And when it comes to like trans people, like, oh, they make you mad, so you're going to dead name them, which is like associated with like trauma and, you know, make them feel invalid and like actually like hurt them because you just wanna, you know, be a dick about it.
No, 100%. I've seen that a lot. I've seen like the pronoun and all that shit. And I also see a lot of times when someone doesn't like someone, they'll just come up with random ass shit. They'll come up with random ass shit and just like be like, oh, this person did this. And then you'll be like, can you show me proof? And they're like, no, but they did it. I'm like, okay, yeah. Whatever you say, buddy. The amount of times I've had people be like, oh, Lynxy did X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, please show the receipts, post the DMs, you have my permission. And then suddenly they go so fucking quiet.
Yeah. They also never apologize for like making the shit up.
No. And they're like, well, it's over now. And it's like, well, it's not over because those rumors are still out there for fucking ever. You know?
Yeah. It's like
that's still there all the time.
People still clinging on to like fake screenshots that somebody faked in the year 2024.
Yeah.
And they still post it. And then I address it and people are still like, yeah, I mean, okay, I was wrong.
I had that situation too with someone that I used to be close with, and she went into my community members' inboxes and started sharing the most deranged shit, like the most deranged fucking shit, being like, oh, he's not actually a sex worker, like he all this shit. And I just like, oh, like he's actually a woman, like all this stuff. And I just like was so confused because I'm like, if you're gonna make up lies, at least make up lies that I can't easily disprove. Like, what are we doing here? You're just gonna make yourself look cool right now. Like, this is just gonna make you look really bad.
It's like people,
I don't even understand.
People coming up with like weird conspiracy theories and then like pushing that as if it's like actual truth. Like
they write fan fictions in their head.
Yes,
they do.
Yes, I had like someone on Reddit who made like stories, like fanfics or like hate fics about Sephira and me that like we are plotting against her to take her down, and like I am Sephira's slave and she's my cisgender mistress or shit. And it's like, I've read that and I'm like, what the fuck type of like fanfic is this?
AO3
like, that's crazy.
Shit. They need to pull up AO3 and start writing stories.
Right?
They've got a talent. They have a calling.
Yeah.
There.
If you want to write fanfics like that, go ahead.
So weird. I don't understand why when someone gets like some type of social media platform, it's like they're not a person anymore. Like it's no longer a human.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, that's just like a being on the internet. I can say whatever the fuck I want. It's totally fine. Doesn't matter anymore.
I hate this notion of like, oh, you have a big platform and I don't, so what I say shouldn't actually affect your reputation or anything, but like, oh, you're getting mad because I actually interacted with your lies. And now I'm apparently
and then
like,
if you
I'm
reply back,
you.
you're sending people to attack them.
Yeah.
Like someone will say something fucked up, you'll respond. I've done this too. And then they'll be like, this isn't fair. You have a big community. You know I'm going to be attacked now. And like, so I'm not allowed to stand up for myself?
Like, you're lying about me. I interact with it, disproving the lies. And now you are playing the victim because you made up the lies and you face, you know, like some backlash and people are like calling you out. And it's a lot of times it's not even, you know, two people who are like in the comments or something. Like they have like this weird grandiose conspiracy theory that like now 15,000 people are going to flood their comments, but like most people are just In my
Give
community,
a
like
fuck.
I
Ruin their
don't really
life.
have like people who are like viciously attacking. I feel like that's more.
No.
That's
Also,
more.
you wouldn't stand for that. I don't think you'd be
Yeah.
like, yeah, go fuck up someone's life. You're
Yeah.
not gonna do
No.
that.
Like because I have to endure a lot of like these attacks, right? Like when I
Yeah.
call out a different creator and then I face like the repercussions of that. I don't want
Yeah.
somebody with like 15 followers on Twitter to
To go through
experience.
that.
Yeah, but I
No.
just want to like disprove the lies.
Yeah. That's why every time I post like these hate comments and I respond to them, I always like black out the usernames. Like I'll take a screenshot and I'll black out the usernames. People will always be like, Lynxie, why are you blacking them out? They deserve to be like put on blast. And I'm
Yeah.
like, it sucks to be put on blast on the internet. Sometimes it's deserved. Sometimes it is. But if I can avoid it, I'm gonna avoid it. There's sometimes it's unavoidable, but if I can like keep that on the down low, I'm gonna try.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like it
Although some people
also
are assholes.
it kind of depends on like the severity of it. Like most of the time,
Oh
it's just
yeah.
like,
If it's
do
a
I want
danger,
to? Yeah. Do I want to like engage with this? Like I have like some guy like multiple who are like continuously shit talking me and like spreading rumors like every time. I was like, do I really want to like engage with that? Like they just get off on.
They enjoy that.
Yeah. But
yeah, I've definitely had that.
I don't really like it when people go into my replies and they reply to people who are like hateful towards me, because like, why are you engaging with them? Like, you're not going to change that
Yeah.
person's mind, and it's just going to clutter my notifications, and actually like it makes you I guess more vulnerable, and it's going to affect your mental health way more than this person.
And sometimes it eggs people on for sure.
Yeah.
Sometimes that like extends an issue 100%.
Like I would never recommend doing what I'm doing like on Twitter or on YouTube, right? Like I read through the comments and I ignore a lot of things, but like I always see like arguments in the replies, and it's like, why bother? It's YouTube comments. Who gives a
Oh, I've had to stop. My boyfriend makes me stop reading my comments at a certain point because people will tear me the fuck apart. Like there's been comments I've gotten of like, used whole has every disease in the book. People call me a whore all the time. People telling me that they want to like lock me in their basement and do things like so much shit, and it'll just like fill my inbox. People calling me the F slur, and that's just like half of my comments. And so I used to reply to every single comment because I want people to know that I saw them. I've stopped. I can't do it anymore. Like it doesn't hurt my feelings necessarily, but you could only read so many.
It's like the volume of it. That's like the problem.
Because a lot of my videos will hit like 1 million views on TikTok. And when you get like 1 million views on TikTok, you have like thousands of comments.
Yeah.
And even if 20% of those comments are people talking shit on me, like that is hard to scroll through.
Yeah.
That's a hard one to scroll through.
Yeah.
It's rough.
I remember
one video I posted was like talking about having sex with a married man for one of my bookings, and oh my god. People went in on me. You guys, I didn't even know this dude was married, mind you. I didn't even fucking know. And they were like, fuck this whore, home wrecker, like you deserve to die. And I'm like, okay, sure.
It's like you didn't even you provided a service and you didn't know, right?
Genuinely.
And
I made an entire post about this.
They don't blame the guy who
the man, no.
Yeah.
It's the sex worker's fault. Like, somehow it's the sex worker's fault that they provided a service. Like, I don't want your man, I promise. I'm not interested in your man, but I can't interview all my clients and ask what their relationship status is. Like, I'm not gonna do that. People are so fucking
It's also, it doesn't really feel like it's your business to like, or like your responsibility to know literally everything about, to like run background checks on
My only responsibility is to my relationship, and my boyfriend knows everything I do. We've been together for 4 years. He knows everything. I tell him everything. He drives me to work. That is the only relationship I am responsible for.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I'm sorry, but I did not make the commitment. That was not my vow to keep.
Yeah.
And that's on the guy. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's not on the sex worker.
But it's so easy to go after marginalized communities and those with like a social stigma instead of like the
absolutely.
Actually the man was like a victim because you tempted him to cheat. Or,
I love that one. I'm like, damn, I must really have some supernatural
right?
This ass is a siren call over here, you guys. Why? Look, I give myself a lot of credit. I think I'm very pretty, but I don't think I'm like magically seducing these men. I think they have a choice over here. Deranged.
I feel like it's just also like the like this patriarchal thing of like, oh, the man doesn't do anything wrong, and you know, it's what did the woman do? What did the woman wear? Like it's the same with like abuse, right? Oh, what?
Oh, 100%.
What did you do to get into the situation? It's like I just exist, and you know.
I'm just vibing over here. I'm just trying to live with my life.
Yeah.
People don't like that. I think people just don't like people that they think are different living. Honestly, I just think they don't like to see us living our life. Bothers them. If you don't fit into their like view of what a person should be, they're just incredibly bothered by you existing.
Yeah. I think it's also like a lot of these guys will see themselves in the position of like a married man and not necessarily the femboy sex worker.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Because people look at me and they're like, well, I would never be in that position. Like, I would never do that.
Yeah.
Like, that's so gross. I could never sleep with men for money. Like, what if they're not attractive? What if you don't like them? And I'm like, sweetheart, I'm not telling you to do this job. In fact, I actively discourage you from doing this job. I'm glad that you don't want to. But let's not shit on me over here, okay?
Yeah.
Leave me be. I'm doing my best. Especially because, like, people make so many assumptions, and I'm like, you don't know my life.
Yeah.
Like, the amount of times I get people in my comments being like, your dad must be so sad. Your poor father. And I'm like, you guys don't know my life, obviously, if you're saying this shit. Like, you need to calm down. To take a seat.
Yeah. It's wild. It kind of reminds me of like people in the comments. Anytime I do like a tweet and I share things about me transitioning and me being happy and so on, they're like, no, actually you're miserable. Actually,
can't be happy.
You were groomed into this, and actually you will regret this. And because they're also like, they're so up in my business about like, oh, you cut off your perfectly functional testicles. I was like, it's so weird.
Oh my god.
Why are you talking
That's such
like
a weird way to talk about it. Why are you talking about someone's testicles?
Like, that's
Why are you
crazy.
so obsessed? I think for me too, like the weirdest thing is even if they have this preconceived notion of what happened to make someone go into a situation, you do realize if that is what happened, you are still shitting on that person who's a victim, right? Because like in my experience, I'm a child sex trafficking survivor. And they'll be like, oh, you must have like had all this shit happen in your life. Like you must have like so disgusting. And I'm like, actually, yes.
Yeah.
Why are you making me feel like shit about this? Like, even if it does fit your narrative of the situation, you're just making it worse. You're not uplifting anyone. Like, what's your actual goal? Because if it was to uplift people that have gone through shit, you are miserably failing.
It's like you are now in this situation because of like all of this drama.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, well, thanks, you know, that didn't feel nice.
Yeah.
And it's like,
yeah, it's really weird.
It's kind of like the thing when it comes to people are just like so casual when it comes to like sexual abuse. And they constantly like throw these things around at people, at like trans people, and it's like, oh, you were
You
like
must have been
this,
touched as a child.
yeah,
They're
this
like,
happened
yeah,
in your past, and that's why you think that you're gay, or that's why you think that you're trans, and so
which
on.
is
It's like,
deranged.
well, but like, you know, a lot of trans people were abused because they were different, right?
Yeah.
Because it was like the sense of like, I'm going to correct you,
Yeah.
which is absolutely crazy. Yeah? The same when it comes
So
to like
disgusting.
asexual people, right?
Oh my god, the shit that people get. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
so gross. And like I said, it really makes you wonder what their goal is, because if they're
Mm-hmm.
speaking up because they think someone's in danger or someone's getting hurt, do you really think you're helping by talking to people the way you are? Like, your end goal, I don't even think you have an end goal other than to be like shitty to people, because
Yeah.
there's nothing you're doing to uplift a community or help anyone. If you think that this is an illness, if you think that there's been some trauma here, you're not helping, buddy. Like, you're just not. Bottom line, you're fucking things over.
Yeah, it's...
I also just hate the assumptions too. I hate the
Mhm.
assumptions of like my story may line up with stereotypical thoughts, but I
Yeah.
hate when I see people going up to sex workers and being like, you must have had a horrible childhood, your parents must not have loved you. I'm like, there's so many people, and I'm sure this is like the same situation for trans people, there's so many people that have loving childhoods.
Yeah.
Like, that's not, you can't always predict shit like that, and saying that is just insulting to everyone.
Yeah. It's just, it is people thinking they know your life and what is happening inside of your brain, because that is just like the stereotypes that they, I don't know, heard in their environment or saw in like movies, or, you know, so like a YouTuber talk about it, right?
Oh,
And
100%.
like the same when it comes to like, you know, trans people just like putting a label on you and saying this is who you are because I can see your genitalia. Or I can imagine
the obsession
that
with
these are the
genitalia is
genitalia
really
that you
weird.
have. Yeah.
Yeah. It's very weird. I don't understand how it's not normalized in any other circumstance. They would never go to a cis person and be like, show me your vagina. You know, like the fact that it's so normalized to go to people and be like, what's in your pants?
Yeah.
That's borderline sexual harassment over here. What are we doing?
Yeah, and it's just when I play games and there's like the trans flag, and there are people like immediately, like first thing it's like, oh, did you have the surgery? Did you do this? Did you do?
Oh,
and it's like,
my God.
Just because I'm trans doesn't mean I, you know, like you're my medical care provider. Like what is happening?
Automatically assuming that you're just
in a
okay
public
and open
lobby,
with those questions.
in a public environment. Like that happens in real life too. Like don't get me wrong. Like when I came out to my hairdresser, and then like what does your sex life look like?
Oh my God.
It's just,
what the fuck?
It feels
Dear
like
God.
It feels like you're like this curiosity, like nobody has seen you. Yeah. Now this is my chance to like finally learn about the intricacies of like the transgenders.
Oh my God. It's you should never be looking at someone and being like, damn, this person is my exact chance to ask every deep down question I've ever had about my life or their life. Like, it is not someone's responsibility to educate someone else about things.
And they
like,
feel so
I feel
entitled.
the same way. Oh, they feel so entitled. It's like the same thing when people go to like black women and they're like, can you explain to me like why X, Y, and Z is offensive? And it's like, maybe you should do some research yourself.
Right?
Why are we making people explain all of this shit? Like, just Google's free, my dude. Like, Google's free. And you never need to know what someone's doing in their bedroom unless you're gonna be fucking them, okay? And I have a feeling that you're not letting your hairdresser go home with you, so wild shit.
Yeah. I feel like it's also, you know, people's expectation of trans people to have to reveal everything about themselves even before like a first date or something.
Oh,
it's like, I don't think you should be like entitled to that, right? It's like if you go on like a first date, like you see if like the vibes are matching and so on, if you have like a good time.
Also, it can be dangerous.
Right? You don't want to just be like, you don't need to out yourself to literally everyone that you're meeting.
Especially because a lot of these first dates, it's never going to lead to anything. It's not like a lot of these first dates, you're never going to go home with them. You're not going to have a second date. So why do you need to tell every single person that's going to go nowhere? Like going out for casual drinks, how is it relevant?
Yeah.
It's just not relevant.
Back in the day, about like 8 years ago, I did ERP with someone. And he got really mad when he found out that I was trans. Because like, oh, he just like had like this, now I'm like catfishing him or some shit like that. And it's like, why does it matter? Like,
if
we
you're
are on
attracted
the
to someone,
other
you're
side of
attracted
the
to
planet.
someone.
Like, calm down. It's not that
like
crazy.
you're literally, it's not like you guys are fucking in your bedroom right now. You're doing sexual roleplay with what the fuck?
Right?
I had a really funny instance where on my Spice page, a man came on and dropped $500 on my content. And he messaged me. He was fucking pissed off. And he's like, I came 3 times. And then I realized you were a dude. And I'm not gay. So I'm really upset right now. And I'm like, baby, I'm not hiding it. It's in my bio. My dick is there. Like, what do you mean? How did you not realize until your 3rd go-rounds? He's like, I want a refund. I'm like, no.
You came
like
to me.
Problem, buddy. Skill issue. Oh.
I thought you could always tell.
Yeah, can't you always tell? And that's such a funny thing, because I've had so many instances where I've, like, this one time I was out with my boyfriends, and we were getting dinner, and this guy was going in on a gay couple. Like, there was this old man behind us, and he's like, it's so disgusting that the gays have taken over New York City. Like, it's so gross. Like, look over here. That's a real couple. And he points at me and my boyfriends. And he's like, that's a beautiful woman with a well-established man. That's what a real couple looks like. And I'm like, oh, I'm about to ruin your day. I'm about to make you cry. We are fruitcakes over here. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
The homophobia and the transphobia is wild. It's like, I feel really bad for my boyfriend's, his entire family. I don't know how rough Germany is with this type of shit. I feel like you know a lot better. When he told his parents and his family that he was with a man, completely cut him off, disowned him. It was like, disgusting, you're bringing dishonor to our family. Like, when you guys get married, we won't be there. Like, how could you do this to us? And like, it was almost like an entire shaming across everything. Because he's from a very, I don't want to out him, but he's from a very well-established family in Bavaria, I'll say.
And
they were
Bavaria
like,
is really conservative. Like, it's it's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad.
And they're like, we have such an important name here. Because he used to be married to a woman. He was in an arranged marriage with another very high-profile person. And they were basically forced to get married and have an heir. So they had a daughter. And then his wife passed away 6 years ago. And then we got together 4 years ago. And that's the only person he had been with. So when his family saw me, they're like, what the fuck is that? Like, what? I'm sure it doesn't help that I am me, you know? But they were like fucking horrified. I was the demon from their nightmares.
That was crazy.
And I'm just sitting there, my little 4'11" twink body's like, hi. Hi.
Oh
nah, they don't like us.
That is insane.
So whenever we go to Germany, we just hang out with his friends. We try to avoid the family as best we can.
Yeah, makes sense. It sucks so much that parents can't really accept that, and it just like breaks the family apart, but you are the one being blamed.
Yeah. Oh, it's my fault entirely. I corrupted their golden boy. I fucked him up. Like, he was the perfect man. He's a CEO. He owns businesses. He was carrying on the family name. And then you came around and you fucking ruined it. And I'm like, okay. I mean, I'm glad to take the blame, because I'm glad to take the heat off of him.
Yeah.
He obviously stands up for me the entire time. He's like, that's not true. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? But if I can take some of the heat away from him, because it hurts him. I know it does. Like, he's a very stoic man. He's like a very, very stoic man. He doesn't show emotions a lot. But like, I know that hurts. There's no way it doesn't. It's just fucked
Typical
up.
man. Typical
Yeah,
man.
he's like, he won't show anything.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Oh my
Meanwhile,
god.
I'm over here crying like a baby every day.
I
I cry
get
at
it.
hamster videos.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
I started stream and I almost cried. Like, oh.
Oh, all the time. Sometimes you need a good cry. You know, sometimes you need a good little cry.
Yeah.
Lynx, tell Niara about you ruining Transvestigators. Oh, are you talking about the McDonald's? Okay, Niara, I was at McDonald's one day, and there was a dude that was not catcalling, because it wasn't like flirtatious, though catcalling is disgusting. They were basically yelling and degrading a trans woman that was in the McDonald's. It was like 5 o'clock in the morning. And I walked up and I was like, hey, can we not do this here? Like, we're all trying to live our lives. And he looks at me and he goes, but you, why are you standing up here? You're such a beautiful woman. Like, I'd love to take you out. This man like gets in my face and he all but like tries to kiss me in this McDonald's.
Oh my god.
And I actually sit there and I let him like harass me. I let him give me a kiss. And then afterwards I'm like, by the way, I have a dick. This man cried. He cried. He was sobbing. He was in tears and he went running out of this McDonald's. Like, I just like ended his life. Like, he was unwell.
God.
And mind you, this man came up and forcibly kissed me, right?
Oh my god. No, you made him gay.
Like, I did. I spread the gayness. I spread the gayness. It's the people that are like, we can always tell. And I'm like, you fucking can't. You're such a liar.
Holy shit. That's insane. But you're fucking iconic.
People...
I really appreciate you for like for standing up for the...
Oh, I will never let someone fuck with someone like that. I just think it's disgusting behavior. I don't stand for bullies. I think bullying is disgusting. It's so gross. It's the people that say that they can always tell, and like, if you see a beautiful trans woman and they're watching the video, and then someone tells them afterwards, would you believe me if I said that they were trans? They're like, oh, I knew the entire time, when they obviously didn't. Yeah. Like, it's just a weird obsession. The
amount of transphobia and like transvestigating that harms more cis people, is like cis women and so on. It's kind of crazy. Right? Because a lot of trans people, you know, in this day and age will, you know, if they're like safe enough to have like the luxury to do so, just like come out and you know, show that they're trans and so on, because like solidarity for the community. But like all of these like transvestigators and so on, they go for someone like Miley Cyrus. And
oh my god, Lady Gaga. Like,
they even went for Erica Kirk. They transvestigated Erica Kirk.
Stop! They're going after their own. Oh my god. Ironic as fuck. No, transvestigators as a concept make my skin crawl.
Yeah.
How is that your hobby? You could do anything with your life and that's what you choose to do.
And they're
honestly,
like so... The thing is, like, they're basing everything on like such... like a narrow understanding of biology and like the human body, and it's like, you have never seen a real woman in real life. Like, shut the fuck up.
No.
You,
and this may not be the most popular take. I think it should be. I really don't think it's anyone's business. Like, when someone's like, oh, I found out this person was lying about being cis, they're actually trans. Why do you care?
Yeah.
It's on the internet. Like, you're never gonna meet this person. If someone is trans and they don't want to be out about being trans for whatever reason, they don't owe you shit. They owe you nothing. Like, you are literally watching them on a screen. If they want to say that they are a cis woman, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, I mean...
And whenever I say that, people are like, well, no, they owe it to people. I'm like, no, they don't. What do you mean?
It's also like a safety thing. Like, you're making it so unacceptable to be publicly trans. Like, why would anyone put themselves into like this danger?
Exactly. 100%. No one's gonna want to do that. Like, anyone who has come out is so incredibly brave, but if someone's not ready, leave them be. And they're like, well, what if they lied? What if they said that they were cis? What if they were like, we're saying all these things? I'm like, I don't care. Genuinely, your upsetness at someone quote unquote lying matters so much less to me than someone's safety and comfort. You're just not owed shit.
Exactly.
You're not owed it.
It just feels like people feel like so entitled. They feel entitled of like putting pronouns onto you and like choosing which name they should use for you, and like everybody, like when it comes to like my Twitter interactions and so on, like anyone genders me correctly, and then it's like, haha, don't you mean he? What do you mean she? Haha. And it's like so many people, and like that is what you do. Like somebody, like I made a meme. There's like a meme that was like posted in my Discord with like oh, it's Yara the Fox girl, and then like so many people in the comments being like, don't you mean boy? Don't you mean boy?
Oh my god.
Do you know, I don't know if you know this, but last year somebody generated a 3-part series of like some AI slop 3-part comic on like some sexual stuff of me, like some transphobic 3-part comic.
I did not know that.
Yeah, somebody.
They made you an entire comic.
They made an entire comic, and I saw a lot of like the tags being like, oh, femboy and foxboy and so on.
Oh
and
my god.
The comic is like, oh, you want to be a real girl, so I'm going to like show you this, and it's like, this is crazy.
Putting that effort in. That feels like fan behavior to me.
Yeah, it's
you
so.
You can't tell me that person's not secretly in love with you. Like, what the fuck?
That's like such like chaser behavior, but like on a huge like deranged level of it.
Take effort. They run up a script.
I think it's always like the same when it comes to oh, Niara doesn't shut the fuck up, we gotta make her or something, right? It's like on this level. But it's like, you can, sure, I mean, you know, if you want to do that, like, but but don't be transphobic about it or misogynistic about it, right?
Yeah, that's literally what I say all the time. I'm like, if you don't like me, that's fine, but like, I don't know, tell me you don't like my personality. Tell me that you think like I'm annoying, you know?
Yeah.
Do something other than falling for the, oh, sex worker thing or like, oh, gay thing. Like, at least be original. Come on.
They act like...
It's something we haven't heard a million times.
Yeah, they act like, oh, one more comment is going to do it. One more time.
Yeah, we're really gonna change now.
Yeah, if I tell you you will never be a woman, Niara's going to finally come to like the conclusion.
She's just gonna do it now.
Yeah.
She's gonna stop
one
living
more time.
Her life. I can save you.
They also do it for fictional characters, which is insane to me. Like the constant correction and I generated Bridget with a huge dick, and I was like, why? What are you doing? What is this?
Oh my god. Yeah, people are really weird with fictional characters. People are really weird with it.
Yeah.
Especially if it's like a gender non-conforming fictional character. Like, people are strange.
Yeah.
They're out there, they're doing their shit, and it's something. Poor Bridget, oh my god.
Yeah, it's so insane. People are just really obsessed with this. They think more about my genitalia than I do.
When someone comes in, like I had someone come into my stream last week, and they were like, ew, you're a disgusting F-slur, like, they were like going in on me, and I'm like, sweetheart, it feels very homosexual of you to come into my stream and spend this much effort and time watching me and commenting these things. Are you sure it's something you want to tell me? And he's like, how dare you insinuate that? But so genuinely, like, why do you care? This, if someone's hyper focusing on your genitalia so much, do they ever stop to ask why? Like, maybe there's something going on here. Like, maybe we need to talk. A little self-discovery, perhaps.
I think that I think there's also like this aspect of like, well, I can't break gender norms because I get like abused for it, so you shouldn't either.
Yeah. Yeah. You see that all the time when people are like, I can't do XYZ because of my faith, because of my, like, all these categories. So that means no one can do it. It's like, I don't like pizza, so no one can eat it.
Mm-hmm.
No mashed potatoes, no one's allowed. And it's like,
the amount of like Christian VTubers and so on that are like, I used to be bi, and then I was just like, well, I'm going to choose to be straight. Why can't you just do the same thing?
Yeah.
I'm
like, living miserably, so why can't you?
Yeah. It's like, I have to restrict myself according to like the Bible. Why don't you? And it's like, I'm not even part of your faith. Like, what are you? What are you saying? Why do you want to determine how I live like?
Oh, yeah. I had a client, he was a Mormon client, he was a regular of mine. And I had been working a lot that night. I had taken 5 clients back to back. So my boyfriend brought me coffee.
Mm-hmm.
And I went up, I knocked on the door, he let me in, and he saw that I had coffee, and he lost his shit. He's like, why the fuck would you bring that in here? That's disgusting. You know I'm not allowed to have coffee. How dare you bring coffee into the stream? You should not be drinking it. And I'm like, oh my God. I didn't even know this was a thing. I had no idea that Mormons aren't supposed to drink coffee. But on top of that, I'm like, I'm not like pouring this coffee down your throat, baby. Like, and the most you're gonna do is take a sip and then suck your, you know? Like, I'm not like force feeding you this goddamn coffee. I
feel like this is like the impression that the average person has of like vegans, that like, haha, yes. I'm going to, there's this vegan couple next to me. I'm going to order like the steak platter, and I'm going to like eat the steak,
and I'm going to upset them.
Like, it's so weird.
So weird.
It's like
people put way too much time into this shit.
Right? Like, they make it their entire personality to just dictate how other people should live like because, well,
because they're miserable themselves.
Yeah, this is what I have to do, so you should do the same thing. It's like, no, you don't even have to do that.
Put that much energy into something like productive. Like, if they put that much energy into something that actually was like happy and beneficial for their lives,
right?
The world would be such a better place.
I think a lot of people, like a lot of my haters and so on, that are like continuously stalking my stuff and so on, I think that they are just incredibly miserable, and they just gave up. It's like, I will never accomplish anything in my life anyway, but I can like sit here and harass like this trans fox girl on the internet.
Yeah. Someone sees you living your life and they're like, I can at least bring her down.
There's also this aspect of like, oh, anytime I talk shit about Nyara, I get thousands of likes. Anytime I do anything that I want to do, like, I get 5 likes. That is
I swear to God, people know if they say certain names, they get clicks, and they know it.
Yes.
They know it.
Yes.
So they just do it intentionally to like get the views. Like it's intentionally made like a type of rage bait content in a way, because you know it's gonna engage well. Which is so sad, because if you can't get views based off of your own personality, and you need to get views based off of someone else, like, we're already in a losing game here, you know?
The amount of people in like these right-wing spheres and so on that are screenshotting my tweets and posting them and being like, haha, Nyara's being deranged again. And it's like, you post and you get likes and engagement, and maybe you get even money from that, but like, your content is literally just screenshotting my stuff, because anything that you do will never actually reach to the same level as like just hating me.
It's so sad.
Yeah.
It's so fucking sad. Because then, like, they're literally boxing themselves into a corner where the only thing that they can do is just be a hateful, spiteful person.
Exactly.
That's the only way they're gonna get clicks.
And like, the people that they attract they are not that pleasant to be around, because they are also just like horrible people. Like,
They're also just genuine haters.
Yeah.
Like, it's really strange to me to spend so much time, like, and make your entire personality just disliking someone.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
not a personality trait. It's really not. Maybe some people think it is, but it's not a personality trait.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
It's the same when it comes to like transphobia online and so on. If you're like a VTuber, if you're an anime girl and you're just being transphobic, you get likes and clicks. And then you get like maybe you get a tweet that actually blows up and you get like 30,000 likes and you get like I don't know 1,000 new follows and so on, and it's like,
yeah,
okay, now you're going to have to do that again because you know that like this is something that works and you're not actually creating anything new, and like people don't actually care about you. People just care about you affirming what they believe.
Yeah, it's like a sound tunnel. People just want to hear themselves being echoed in it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And that's just not helpful for self-growth or learning or doing fucking anything, honestly.
Exactly.
I do see a lot of content creators, though, that are doing like this weird grift, and it almost feels like a desperate play of they lost all their viewers, so they're like, what can I possibly do? And so then they just appeal to the most like degrading, horrible people that they possibly can, and they just say all the most wild takes. I see this all the time.
I actually had,
and they're like, well, at least I can get this.
There was actually like a situation of that where video was like, I think went from like, I don't know, 500 views to 100 over like the course of a couple of months, and it's like, okay, now I'm like frustrated and I don't know what to do, so I'm going to like go on Twitter, say like these horrible things, and it's like nobody, like maybe people are going to like watch you, but it's just a lot of times people are not going to watch you because you're not entertaining. It's like they just follow you and like your stuff and engage with it and boost it and amplify it because, you know,
because they think it's cool that you made that take.
Yeah.
Like, it did just happen recently, and it was someone that had, like, no transphobia in their rules.
Yeah,
and then they actually came out and said, fuck trans people. And I'm like, baby, did you forget to update your status? Like,
I actually
are you good?
tweeted that. I think I got like 40,000 likes or something. Yeah, I amplified that post.
So fucking strange. I'm like, damn, rent was due, huh?
And then it's like, don't you get it? She needed to put that in the rules because otherwise she would have been cancelled. And it's like, nobody wants to work with that person. Like, right?
It's so weird. The fact that you think you're gonna be able to do that, like, successful grift, and then suddenly you're gonna blow up. And maybe she will. Maybe she'll have a bunch of really deranged conservatives that support her content. But I promise you they're not gonna stay for long enough unless you literally shift your content to be just talking about this shit.
Yeah.
Once you start playing games, being like a cutesy anime girl on the internet, no one's gonna give a fuck.
And it's going to make you miserable. If all you have is like hatred and you constantly like push this, you're going to be, you know, like
a sad person.
Exactly. Because nobody in that space actually wants to like hang out. They just want to like hate, you know, people like me, for instance, right?
Yeah.
Like imagine.
Yeah, there's like easy targets.
Imagine forming like a group with a bunch of like content creators and all you talk about is like how much you hate me.
Fan club at that point.
Yeah, I think
it feels like a borderline fan club.
It's so sad.
It is. It's pretty sad. I love scrolling on TikTok, and I'm sure you have this too. Sometimes I'll type my name in on TikTok, and I'll scroll, and I'll see people making hate videos about me.
Oh, really?
And, oh yeah. It's so interesting to watch these hate videos and be like, is this just your content?
Yeah.
Reacting to my clips and calling me like a whore? Is that your content genuinely?
I've never done that on TikTok.
You get a lot of views with this?
I've done it on YouTube.
Risk.
I've done it on YouTube. But
yeah.
I've never done that on TikTok. I wonder.
Yeah, it's something. It's definitely something. I don't know if I recommend, but if you're ever like feeling in a silly, goofy mood, that is something you could do. I've literally had my boyfriend take away my phone privileges. He's like, nope, you're done for today.
I
like,
need
but it doesn't bother me.
I need some.
And he's like, I don't care.
I need some, because like I'm like in this perpetual state of like name searching myself, because
yeah,
it's just like I want to know what people say about me so I can be kind of ahead of the curve.
What horrifies me most is when my mom searches me, because my mama is the sweetest person in the world, right? And she is so excited that her baby is popular on the internet. So she'll search my name up, which already is a wild decision if you have a gay porn star of a son. But like, she'll search my name up and she'll see these comments and she'll be like, why are people being mean to you? And I'm like, Mom, stop reading. Stop reading, Mom. Stop reading. Please stop reading. They don't like me, Mom, please. I have to like literally screenshot all the happy content and like send it to her to be like, you see, the demons love us. Poor Lavender Mama.
Oh my god.
It's so sad.
Now my heart. No.
I know.
No.
She's the sweetest ever. She comes in sometimes when I'm streaming because she lives down the street from me in New York City. And she'll bring me like a cookie while I'm live and she'll be like, hi, baby. Hi, demons. I have a cookie. And all the demons are like, hi, Lavender Mom.
Oh my god.
She's the cutest.
That's so
She's adorable.
God damn. Yeah, I wouldn't really recommend like this constant like name searching and so on, but it's just knowing that like people faked shit of me, I'm like really on the edge when it comes to like these things. And
fake shit is not even well faked.
Yeah,
Did I say that?
It's not even well. It's like they have a screenshot of a tweet, like an edited tweet, and the tweet was made before my account was made.
Yep.
And they still
I saw one the other day, and I was
real.
like, you can see the photoshopping where there was lines blurred out. Like you could literally see it, and I'm like, you guys aren't even trying. And I'm thinking, of course this is fake. People can obviously tell. And then I'm going to the comments, and everyone's like, I knew it. I knew it. And I'm like, you're really seeing what you want to see, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is you hardcore coping.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's crazy to me. It's also like something that I've addressed numerous times. I've made a video about it. Like, everybody knows that it's fake, but they still insist on pushing it anyways. I think it's just to draw in more people who just have never heard about me. And
people who are ignorant to it.
Yeah, also to just like, I guess, piss me off or something, or like discredit me.
Yeah. I think it works a lot of the times, because I think a lot of the times the people that are in these circles don't really want to spend a lot of time with critical thinking. They just want to be proven right. Like, they just want the serotonin rush of being like, oh, you see, this person I don't like, there's a reason. So they don't even take the time to fact check. They don't even take the time, which is hilarious, because they're the ones that are always like, facts over feelings. And I'm like, you seem really driven by your feelings right now.
If you look at like this fake Discord chat log, there's a picture of me showcasing my new waist belt, and it still has the tag, and underneath it says, how do you feel about my Dommy Mummy figure? And it's like, you cannot believe this is something that I said.
I saw one of the like ones that I thought was the most hilariously faked was they obviously just screen grabbed every photo you had ever posted yourself on Twitter. Yeah. And they interjected it to look like you were having a conversation with all the photos that you'd ever posted. And I'm like, if anyone scrolls for like 5 minutes, they can clearly see. Yeah. Like if you just scroll on Yar's page for 5 minutes, you can see all of her shit. Like it's not that hard to do.
Yeah.
But like I said, people don't want to. People just want to hate on someone. Like, I made a post literally this past week talking about the Twitch ad revenue situation. because since I'm a sex worker, since I mark my stream as lewd because it's not for children,
Mm-hmm.
I make $0 in ad revenue, but my community still gets ads. So I made a post being like, hey, Twitch, not angry about the money or anything, just would love if you stopped giving ads
You need
to my
the
community
politics.
because
You need the politics tag.
I know. I gotta do that. I have to try to do that.
Yeah.
And someone commented back and they're like, wow, you're so fucking ungrateful. Way to bite the hand that feeds you. Like, you should be more grateful to Twitch. They're not gonna host you for free. And I'm like, where did you read this?
Yeah.
How did you read my post and get, I want Twitch to host me for free? Like, how did you get, I hate the Twitch platform and I wish it would just, of course I don't. This is like my livelihood.
I made a tweet a while ago and I was like, can we normalize paying smaller content creators for showcasing games, like indie games and so on?
Yeah.
Because all I get is like an email, here, claim your Steam key. And it's like, if I'm showcasing this, I don't want to do like, you know, everything
Free
for free. And I had someone be like, you're so ungrateful. I would love to get like a Steam key, but like they're not even, you know, a lot of the games are like, they are nice to like maybe check out, but it would be kind of nice to get valued for the promo that you're doing.
I see a lot of concerning exploitation or taking advantage of small streamers.
Yes.
From companies.
Yes.
I see a lot of that. And it's like, oh, well, you should be grateful because you're a tiny streamer and we're giving you a sponsorship and maybe we're sending you a free box of products.
Mm-hmm.
So you should make 4 videos for us.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's not, and small streamers don't know because they just joined the scene. They don't know what that's supposed to be valued as. So they'll take these bad contracts and these bad deals and they'll be doing this shit. And then years down the line, they're going to realize they were taken advantage of.
Yeah.
And these companies truly benefit. Like, they target small streamers.
Yeah.
It's sort of like when people look at artists and they say, well, your payment is the exposure of me using your art. It's like, oh,
it's like
that's
the
not
quantity.
how it works.
It's like they get like more value out of like the quantity of going after so many small streamers.
Yes.
And to just be like, oh, this big streamer with like unreasonable rates that we cannot afford, like, it's the same when it comes to like these affiliate companies and so on. Just having your just having the brand on your account, people scrolling through it, like they might not buy anything, they might not view, but like,
but they'll come back later and you don't get credit for that.
Yeah, they see the I don't know, the energy company was I don't know what example I'm going to use. XYZ Energy.
Oh, there's some gaming
and it's like it's everywhere.
Really bad.
Right?
Yeah.
Like you go on the Twitter, it's like, oh, use them for on XYZ Energy, and then it's like, if somebody scrolls,
what is the creator getting out of this?
Yeah, the content creator is not going to get anything, because even if it's not like the sale that you are making, it is the fact that you constantly show, like you show the company off to others.
Constantly.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're showing off the brand.
I will not take deals with companies if their only benefit to me is an affiliate link. I require a payment up front.
Yeah.
Like, I will not post a video. If you ever see me post a sponsored video, not only do I have an affiliate link, but I required an upfront fee. And I really, really recommend that streamers hold like steadfast to that, because if they can get away with not giving you something, they will try to get away with it. So you need to advocate for yourself.
I actually had a VPN company reach out to me, and I was like, you know, I why not? But they were like, yeah, I'm going to like give you the affiliate, and I was like asking, like, do I even get like the product for free? Do I get like the access? Do I get like all of the things? Like, how does it work? And nothing. It's just like, oh, you're just going to do this thing. It's like, no, I refuse to fucking advertise them. Fuck them.
Matt,
we just got the 14,000 follower goal.
Hell yeah!
Holy shit! It's crazy.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
Fuck.
Thank you, everybody.
No, I see that a lot.
But
There's like this one drink company in particular that will give it to everyone. Doesn't matter if you have 0 viewers, 1 viewer, they will give it to everyone.
Yes.
And their entire marketing strategy is just having like thousands of people with their drink.
Because then you go on XYZ stream and it's like, oh, XYZ energy, and it's just, it makes the viewer familiar with the brand. It's how advertising works, right? Like that's why they spend like so and so much money on I don't know, Uncle Ben's rice. And then you see it, and then you see it in the store, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm familiar with this brand.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's just how it works.
Ugh. They really, my biggest advice to small streamers is make sure you're reading those contracts and make sure you're reading that shit over, because people will try to take advantage of you.
Yeah.
And I know it's exciting to get an offer, like, especially if it's your first offer as a streamer and you're like, oh my god, I made it. But make sure it's actually doing something for you and it's not just that you can say you have a sponsor, you know?
Yeah, also you turn into a fucking salesman. You constantly have to push this shit. So you get sales, because you're not going to get paid just to have like the brand everywhere.
Unless you,
You constantly
I think that there's certain companies that do a lot better with it, but it's really bad with some.
Yeah, I made that experience too. Like I got treated as shit the moment I signed on. I also got scammed by Honey, the extension.
I've heard about this.
Yeah.
Okay, I've heard that Honey is like a big issue.
It replaced the affiliate code on that website with some other creator.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And I reached out to support and they were like, oh yeah, we're going to fix it. But they still didn't fix it. I had somebody actually talked to like the CEO of the company. I was like, what the fuck is the situation?
Yeah.
He didn't even apologize to me for like the way they treated it. It's just like, oh yeah, we're going to like give you like the payment now. Okay, is everything over? Okay, good. It was like,
fine,
I don't even want the payment.
About it, here you go.
I don't even want the money. It's like it's been 2 years ago, and I literally all I want is just an apology for being treated as shit just because I'm a small streamer.
Yeah. I also had that experience as a baby streamer. I think I was averaging like 40 viewers at the time.
Yeah.
And I got my first ever sponsorship. It was with a treat box company. I'm not going to say exactly which one, but it was with like one of those like Japanese snack companies.
Yeah.
And the deal was that they were going to send me 3 of their boxes for free. And then I had an affiliate code. And I had to like make 2 videos for each box. And I did the first 2 videos, and I made them for like the first 2 boxes, and then it was time to get the 3rd box. But they had a weird rule that you couldn't get paid out until you hit $200
my God.
like rev.
Yeah.
So my first 2 boxes, I had just made just under 200. I was at like 180. And then they never sent me the 3rd box. Yeah, they never sent me the 3rd box because they didn't want me to reach it. So, like, they ghosted me. I reached out to them. I was like, hey, where's the 3rd box? Never got a response. So I just never made any money from it.
That is crazy.
I made $0 from it. And I made them, like, 5 videos. It was deranged.
Oh, my God. I feel like these are, like, the things that, like, it's so difficult because if you're a small streamer, you're going to hear stories like that, and it's like, yeah, but sure, like, for me, it's probably fine. Like, I don't really have, like, an alternative, and there's not really a lot of things that I can do. And also, I just want to have, like, some brand be with me.
Exciting to have it, yeah. It feels like a milestone for streaming, absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
I also think it's really important to know the brand you're promoting and make sure you actually like the products. I think that's a very big responsibility.
Yeah. I actually, for that energy company, like they sent you samples and a shake.
Oh.
Like that's it.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Wait, but they don't pay you?
No, it's just affiliate code.
Oh. Oh, okay, never
And
mind.
the thing is,
Like,
like,
yay, cool stuff!
they have weird tier lists where you have to sell like $500 in you have to generate them $500,
That's
so
so
you
much!
get a one little one energy like box, like one you can order it.
Stop! You raise $500 and you get a box of their products?
Yeah.
Do you know how much product you could buy with $500? Oh my god.
It's crazy, right? It's like that
That's
tier
deranged.
system is like it's really exploitative. And I still see so many people like go on it, and it's like I just want to see them canceled. Like I
Oh,
just,
for sure.
but obviously that's never going to
100%.
happen. It's so exploitative.
It is. But content creators are just so excited about it. And I remember when I got the what is it, like, contract for my deal that went bad, and I had it read over by a few people, and my partner was literally like, Lynx, this doesn't seem like a good deal. Like, you're really not getting anything from it. I was like, well, that's okay, because I'm just gonna be able to say that I have my first sponsor.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay, all right, do your thing. And then it went the way it went. So was he right? Yeah. Yeah, he was kind of right. But still,
I feel like sometimes you have to make these experiences.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta experience it for yourself.
I actually had
to live and learn.
I had like some waifu gambling type of company reach out to me.
Oh?
Yeah, and they were like, I don't know what it was again. Wait, I can actually look up what they I think it was like you can earn up to $2,000 for a gambling sponsorship.
I feel like it's not that straightforward though.
Yeah, and then you went to the website, and actually, it was a little bit, it's like you need your audience to lose money, so you get like a cashback.
You're taking, oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's horrible. Mm-hmm. That's so bad. They're not paying you. They're having you exploit your
Exactly.
viewers.
Exactly.
Oh, that's gross. God damn. That's a rough one.
Yeah.
That's really bad.
I wonder if
and don't let this discourage you, streamers. There's some good companies. There's some good companies.
Yeah.
Not a lot, maybe, but there's some.
I kind of have to I also learned that a lot of like merch companies actually do send free merch to the content creators they work with.
Oh, I know that.
Which I didn't know, actually. I didn't.
Yeah. I didn't know that was a thing either.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool, though.
I got like one offer from a merch company, and they were like, yeah, you have to give us money, and then we are going to like produce everything, and then you will get like 10% from the sales that you generate. And it's like, I don't think that's a good deal.
10%?
Yeah.
No. And you had to pay them?
Yeah, you have to pay. Okay, wait, I actually found it. Your content stood out to us, and we'd love to discuss a paid partnership where you stream gameplay on our platform in a way that fits your style. It's a gambling platform. Compensation is flexible, up to $1,000 per month with crypto payment.
Oh my god, the crypto payment gets me.
Yeah.
Dear God.
And yeah. And like it only counts if people spend money on it, and it's hard capped. So if people lose more,
even if you make like $1 million, you don't get that.
Yeah, it's hard. That blew my mind.
That's rough.
That actually.
I actually just got a request for a collab with a company last night, and it was fucking Temu. Temu reached out to me and they were like, we love your content. It was the official Temu Instagram. And they're like, we would love to do a line with you. And I read it for a few minutes and I was just like looking at it because I thought that I was asleep and I was dreaming. I thought I was having like some type of nightmare. Because I was like, there's no fucking way Temu is in my fucking inbox. Like, I told a story time about Temu and Temu condoms and how shit it was.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way. They obviously did not watch my content if they're saying, we love your content. I was talking shit on them like a few days ago. Yeah, no, it's weird. The companies that'll reach out to you, it's really something.
Oh my god.
I feel like I made it, though. Like, I got reached out to by Temu. That's something.
Did Lovins reach out to you yet?
Yeah, I'm working with Levins, and Levins was great. They paid me up front, so I got like a payment.
Yeah.
And I also have the code, and the code actually gets me a lot of money. Like, I've made $500 off of the code so far. Like, they're great. I actually really, really enjoy working with Levins. I've also just been like a Levins supporter for years.
Yeah.
And I've used their machine, I'll say, for a lot of my content. So I wasn't that concerned about doing it. I turned down a lot of collabs if I don't know the company.
Yeah. And
before I will ever do a collab, I will undercover buy something from them so I could see what like a normal customer's experience would be, you know? Because sometimes people will treat creators like gold, but then the second a customer buys it, it's like bent up and fucked up and shitty, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
It's rough. It is. What's like your dream business club? Do you have one?
I'm kind of thinking of reaching out to like Elgato or Logitech.
Yes. Yes. Can you imagine getting some of their stuff? They have good stuff too. They do.
Like I use like Logitech. I've been using Logitech for a real long time. I have like their mouse, keyboard, and so on. But like, so I have the Go XLR mixer, and they are no longer supported, right? Like support shut down.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
And I would be kind of sick to have, you know, something from Elgato and so on. Because they're, you know, they're also like, you know, German company and...
Oh, are they really?
Yeah. I think they're actually like, I think they're headquartered in Munich.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I gotta reach out. I gotta be more, I feel like I gotta be more proactive when it comes to brands like this, because I don't think they're going to just like randomly like pop up being like, hey, I've seen you on Twitter.
Yeah, it's so rare. A lot of times you gotta advocate for yourself, but you never know. Like you lose every shot you don't take.
Exactly.
So I think it's a great idea. Exactly. You should definitely do it. Then you guys can use NYACAST code for it. Hey, I would use that fucking code. I like their companies. They're good. I
actually want like the Elgato Stream Deck. I got the I got a different company, a different brand. It's Loop Deck. And it no longer works with my mixer.
Yeah.
Because, you know, like support shut down. I was just looking at mine.
I have the Elgato. It's really good. I highly recommend.
Yeah.
It's a nice one.
I have the Elgato like key light thingy, like the mini key light.
Oh, I didn't know they had a mini key light. For like the Stream Deck, you don't even need a giant one too, because you can make folders and everything. I literally use 4 buttons. I bought like the big one, but it was not necessary. Like you can use 4 buttons, and it's a lifesaver with clipping streams.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I want to have like a silly soundboard.
Yeah. With like sound effects and shit. Oh, that'd be so fun. I do love that.
The thing is, like, my mixer, the Go XLR, does actually have, like, filters, but my mixer is not necessarily in reach. And now that, like, the support shut down, it's like, well, I can't actually use it, and, well, that kind of sucks. And...
Yeah. Yeah, no, I feel that.
But it's so
really
expensive.
Shitty when you buy products and it doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, it's so expensive.
It is.
But yeah.
Like streaming gear that people hype up costs so much money. I always tell people when they come into streaming, there's no need to drop thousands of dollars. Like start small and then work your way up, and you'll build up your stuff eventually, because you can spend so much money on this shit. between like the keyboards, the headphones, the fucking microphones, like it adds up fast.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like Elgato is, I think that's like a really established like streamer company where you have like good quality and you
can trust it.
Exactly.
You know that your viewers are probably going to have a good experience.
Exactly. And
which is super duper important.
It's also something that I don't feel bad about like advertising.
Yeah. Especially in the streamer sphere or in the gaming sphere, a lot of people are watching from their PCs. Like, it's actually just a useful item. It's not an item that someone's gonna put on their desk and it's gonna be like junk.
They partner with Corsair to have like a keyboard where there's like a mini stream deck attached to it instead of a numpad.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
really cool.
That honestly,
that's so fucking cool.
That would be so sick.
That would be really sick.
Because there would also, like, I have like a 10 killer, so I don't really have a numpad, but having something programmable.
Or like your toggles and shit, where you're like toggling your emotion keys and everything.
Yeah.
That'd be really helpful.
Yeah, exactly. I have like the Razer Tataris thingy on the side.
Yeah.
But everything's like so spread out and you have like so much technology and like so many different programs and so on. It's just, it would be nice.
It takes a lot of programs.
Yeah.
You have to have like 5 things running at once to make your model work. And I don't think people realize a lot of times how heavy it is on the PC and the GPU when you're trying to like get everything going.
Yeah.
So it's much nicer if you have something really compact that you don't have to really think about. Like for instance, my toggles, I don't even know what buttons are programmed to toggles. I'll be typing and I'll randomly swap outfits. Like I'll hit a button and I'll end up in like some other lewd outfit and I don't even know what's happening. So it'd be nice to actually know what was going on.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially if it's like you don't have to use like a keyboard shortcut to access something, but it's like a you know, you use Mix It Up, right?
I actually don't use Mix It Up.
Mix It Up is like a bot, and there's actually when people redeem something, you can just like trigger something in VTube Studio.
Oh, I use Triggerfire.
Okay.
But that's probably not the right thing to use. I didn't know what I was doing, and I set it up way back when I started. Mix It Up probably is the way you should go, because my stuff doesn't work. My like automatic things don't work. I always have to manually do that shit. So I gotta look into that.
Yeah, I would recommend Mix It Up. It also has like the quotes feature and so on.
Oh, I've seen the quotes thing.
Yeah.
I love the quotes thing.
Yeah. Mix It Up is great. Like Mix It Up.
I gotta check them out. I also just like the name.
I'm
a sucker for good advertising.
Yeah.
I love when people have like really, really strange names.
Yeah. You can do like really intricate like chains of events that are happening, right? Like when for example somebody triggers like the toothless redeem, I not only have like the toothless dancing on my head, but it also plays like the sound and so on. And you can do like even more.
Oh, that's so cute.
I haven't looked too deep into it because, you know, for what I needed, it's fine. But yeah.
Yeah. I also feel like you and I both have a similar type of content where it relies less on like interactables or like sounds and everything, and more on what we're saying, you know?
Exactly. It's like it's storytelling. I feel like it's like too distracting if there's like too much going on. I used to have like this blurb board where people could just like trigger like sound effects and things happening on my screen. And if I'm talking about, I don't know, even if I'm talking about like not necessarily like depressive shit, but serious stuff, and I get like
and
a
then
penguin
all of a sudden,
C0
like a clown
jump
thing goes
scare.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
no.
I stopped using it.
I took away a lot of things that I had in the beginning too.
I stopped using it, and I actually got like an email about it from like
An email?
yeah. I was like, hey, can you like you haven't checked in a while, like why you're not using it? I was
We
just like,
miss you, Niara. Where
yeah.
are you?
And I was like, well,
My
I mean,
God.
it's just too distracting for my content.
Yeah. No, I feel the same way, especially like when I'm in the middle of a story time. Even when I get subs in the middle of story time, I will not react. I'll react to the subs right after story time ends. Because it just
Yeah.
makes it so hard when you're going back and clipping and trying to edit your own shit to have to edit all of that out and then like paste things together.
Yeah.
So I think especially with like the type of content that we both do, it's kind of a distraction a lot of the times.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I do love the streams so that do have the gimmicks and like that's their thing and they do it really well. Like some streamers do that really, really well. And
They
I've
also
always
make so
respected
much
that.
money. They make so much money with the gimmicks.
Because you have to pay to like do them and everyone's
Yeah.
like, fuck yeah, I want to make a cool little noise. I want to hear a moaning turtle. Like, let's do this shit.
It's like streaming
I know, like,
on
press the
TikTok.
buttons.
And people are like, oh,
Yeah.
here's a galaxy and here's the thing and here's
How
a,
is
and like
that? How is streaming on TikTok?
apparently, like if you go into it, you can actually make decent money, but you kind of like that is then your content that you're getting stuff thrown at you. Like it, for me, like TikTok, it's just streaming on TikTok. It is geolocked, so I would have most likely just like German speaking audience, and like that doesn't really work.
Oh yeah, especially when the TikToks done that entire local feed shit, which I think is ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
It doesn't bother me too much because I use a VPN because just for safety reasons. So I'm always in some random city in like California or Florida or Texas. So I can only imagine one of my viewers is going to be like in a small town in fucking California. And they're going to be like, oh my God, thinks he's local. Like, I'm so sorry to disappoint you. I am not, in fact, local.
Oh my God.
But Cali's fun. Cali's a fun place to go.
Never been to the US. I think right now it's a little bit difficult to visit.
Oh my God, no, you don't want to. Like, I used to travel outside the country for work, and my partner told me, like, he's like, I'm never going to tell you what to do, but I would really appreciate it if you did not leave the country for a while, because I'm just worried about you, like, getting out and getting back in. Because I've had the entire bullshit where people stop me for my passport, and they're like, we don't believe that your gender marker on your passport is your real gender marker. And I had someone, like, try not to let me get on a flight because of it.
Oh my God.
And I was like, are you so fucking for real? Like, what do I have to bring my birth certificate to the airport now? Like, what do you mean? It is a mess.
There was this one story where a trans man got his gender marker changed to say like F because like, oh, this is like the real biological.
Because of the rules.
And
yeah.
So he sent it later on to like get it renewed. And the password was destroyed. And he got a letter sent back being like, we changed your gender marker to M because how dare you? And it's like, yeah, you saw a guy. You saw a guy on the picture and you thought that he was a trans woman. Yeah. Accidental ally.
Oh my God. God damn it. And then they're always so angry when they realize they're an accidental ally. Oh, that's hilarious. I love when people are like, you'll never be a real woman. And I'm like, yeah, thank you. Thanks. I know, I'm not. Oh, people are so silly.
Yeah.
I've genuinely had the best time talking to you, though. I do have to go and eat before I start setting up for my stuff, but I've had like the best time. I would love to do this again sometime.
Yeah, this was fun. Long time coming.
This was really fun. I was just excited to get to hang out with you too, because I feel like we just mesh really well, so it's fun to get to banter.
Exactly. And it's also interesting stories. Like yeah, this was a lot of fun. I'd love to
I would also love
make something work again. Yeah, you should
Thank you
go
so much
eat.
for inviting me, Niara.
I'm so hungry. Are you streaming? Are you streaming later?
I I'm streaming at 8:30 p.m. EST my time, so I'm streaming in about like 3 hours.
Okay, I don't think I'm I don't think I'm going to be
No, you're
live
gonna
long
be
enough.
chilling by then. That's when
Yeah.
you're gonna be eating.
Yeah.
You're like, I need to go take care of myself. But this was genuinely so fun, and I really appreciate you letting me come on.
Thank you so much for making it work and being here.
Yeah,
I
anytime.
really enjoyed it. And
Me too.
you wanna tell people where they can find you? I'm going to give you a shout out real quick.
Yeah. Hi guys. If you don't know, I'm Lynxy. You can find me on my Twitter, well, not really my Twitter, but you can. My TikTok, my Twitch, which is posted down below, and I also have Spice pages. But I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday at 8:30 p.m. EST.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for letting me be here too. Thank you all for letting me share Nyara with you.
Of course. I think Chad enjoyed it. Yeah. Go to
Thank you so much, Nyara. I'll talk to you soon, babes.
Yes.
Good
Thanks for hanging out. Bye-bye. And I'm back. Oh my god. For everybody who is watching the VOD on YouTube, thank you so much for hanging out. Go check out Lynxy, and this was fun. Bye-bye.